app and accepting them through our Heritage Live platform. Sometimes a bid will come in from Heritage Live at the last minute due to the limitations of a person's Wi-Fi or the strength of their computer. Please know that this is not a reopening of the lot. Once it has moved on to the next lot on their computer, they are no longer able to bid. These do happen periodically in our auctions, so I thank you in advance for your patience and understanding when it does happen. In addition to those bidding with us on Heritage Live, we have phone bids. We have agents in the room who will be phone bidding and communicating directly with clients as well. A sliding buyer's premium of 25% will be applied, and lessening with higher value lots will be applied to the hammer price of all individual lots and is described in detail in item number 2 of our terms and conditions. If you need more information about that, please have a look at our catalogue. We have a few more things. Cut bidding. Cut bidding is a bidding tool for you, Heritage Live. This is where you can bid half an increment. You can use this bidding tool once per lot. I do encourage you to use it as we're going through the auction. Proxy or prior bids were placed in advance of the sale and they take preference. So if you hear me say prior, it means that the book has the bid and I will invite you to come in at the next available increment. This only happens when there is a tie bid, there is already a bid on the book, and Heritage Live comes back in with the same bid. I will take the book bid first. If anything doesn't sell during the auction, it'll be available at ha.com as a post-auction buy. And if there are any additional catalogue of comments as we're going through the auction, I'll announce those as well. If you have any issues relating to participation in the sale, call Vanessa Banda. She's our auction supervisor. She's in the room with us, and her direct phone number is 214-409-3161. I do have a Texas announcement. I'm required to announce that in compliance with TDLR Rule 67.40, notice is hereby provided that this auction is covered by a recovery fund administered by the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation, PO Box 257, Austin, Texas, 78711, and their phone number is 512-463-6599. And with that, we're going to go straight into the bidding. We're going to go with lot number 72001 going forward. Lot number 1. This is a Spessartine Garnet on Smoky Quartz, and we're going to open the bidding. Yeah, 500. Heritage Live, 550 to you. 500 against you all on the book. Come back in at 550, Heritage Live. A dense cluster of sharply formed dodecahedrons, Heritage Live from Tongbei in China. Heritage Live, 600 against you. Come back in at 650. 650. 700. Try again, Heritage Live. I need you at 750 now. 700 against you on the book. 750 to you. Come back in at 750, Heritage Live, 750. We have 800. Try again at 850, Heritage Live. 800 against you on the book. 850 is the next bid. Heritage Live, I need you to come back in at 850. 800 against you, asking 850. Heritage Live, I need you at 850 now. A beautiful example from the famous Tongbei mine. I need 850 from Heritage Live or fair warning. All bids in and last chance to bid now at 850. 800 to our book bidder. So in addition, these first 16 lots are part of the Ben Zaritis collection. So we're going to move on now to lot number 3. Number 2 was actually removed from the auction. Number 3 is a plumbogamite pseudomorph after pyromorphite, and we're going to open the bidding. 100 Heritage Live, come back in at 120. 120 or 110 Heritage Live, 110. There it is. Let's go 120. 110 is bid asking 120 Heritage Live. A pseudomorph is when one mineral grows and takes over the other mineral, Heritage Live, and this is so clear in this specimen. Come back in at 120. 120 is the advance. Heritage Live, you have the bid at 110. Asking 120. There's my 120. 130 Heritage Live. The pyromorphite is the yellow portion. Heritage Live, you're at 130. 140 is the advance. Come back in, Heritage Live. 140 to you, you're at 130, asking 140. 140 is bid. 150 now, Heritage Live. I need you at 150. You have the bid at 140. Come back in now at 150. 150 is the advance. 145. 145 with the cut bid. There's my 150. 160 Heritage Live. You're at 150, asking 160. 160. Let's go 170 now. 160 is bid, asking 170. 170 now, Heritage Live, for this incredible example of a pseudomorph. 170, yes. 180, Heritage Live. 180, go 190. 190 is the advance. Heritage Live, you have the bid at 180. I need 190. 185, another cut bid, but there's my 190. Let's go 200. Heritage Live, you have the bid at 190. I need you at 200. Come back in at 200. 195, another cut bid. 200 to you, Heritage Live. 195 with the cut bid. Finish that off at 200. 200, yes. 220 to you now. It's 200. I'm asking 220. Heritage Live, come back in at 220. 200 is bid. I'm asking 220 to advance. Heritage Live, come back in 220. Yes, 240 to you now. It's 220 asking 240. Heritage Live, you have the bid asking 240 to advance. Come back in Heritage Live. You're at 220 asking 240. 240 is my bid asking 260 now. Try again Heritage Live. You have the bid now at 240. I'm asking 260. 260 is the advance Heritage Live. Come back in with a bid at 260. All bids in now at 260. Fair warning Heritage Live. Last chance now to bid at 260. All bids in. 240.
7101.
7101. Lot number 4, we've got calcite with fluorite from Fujian in China. We're opening the bidding. 210, 220, 240 is against you. Try again at 260. 260, 250, 260. Try again at 280. Heritage Live still against you on the book at 260. Try again at 280. Heritage Live 280. There's my bid. You have the bid. Heritage Live. The book is out. Come back in now at 300. 280 go 3. 300 is the advance. Heritage Live, this incredible specimen is dominated by clusters of well-formed bicolored calcite crystals. Heritage Live, come back in at 320. 300 asking 320. All bids in. Fair warning. Last chance Heritage Live at 320. 300.
7102.
7102. Lot number 5, we have wolfenite from Jianshan, China. We're opening the bidding.
28.
28, 30 against you. Heritage Live, keep going. This is an incredibly lovely piece of bladed tabular wolfenite crystals, which has a signature habit for this wolfenite locality from China. Heritage Live, we're at 44, 46. Let's keep the bidding going. Heritage Live, we're only at 46, asking 48. 50 is against you. 55. Heritage Live, come back in at 55. 55, 60 against you. Try again at 65. Heritage Live, 65. Go 70 is against you. Go 75. 80 is against you. Go 85. Heritage Live bid now at 85. Yes. 90 still against you. Try again. Heritage Live, 95 has been 100 against you. Again, Heritage Live, come back in at 110. 110, 120 against you. Try again. Heritage Live. Bid now Heritage Live. 130, 140. Try again Heritage Live at 150. It's still against you. I need you at 150. Heritage Live. Against you at 140, 150. Prior. Heritage Live. Come back in at 160. 150, 160 to you. Heritage Live. Come back in at 160. 160 Heritage Live. The bid is with you at 150, asking 160. 160. 155 with the cut bid. Go 160. Heritage Live. 155 asking 160. 160 is bid asking 170. 165 another cut bid. Go 170. Heritage Live. Top of that cut bid at 170. It's 165 asking 170. 170. 180 to you. Heritage Live. Try again at 180. 170 asking 180. Heritage Live. Bid now at 180. 180 to you. All bids in. Fair warning at 180. 170.
7103.
7103. Lot number 6, we've got cassiterite on muscovite. We're opening the bidding at 3. Go 350, 320 Heritage Live. 300 against you, asking 320. 320 is the advance. Come back in at 320. 320, 340, 360 to you, Heritage Live. Still against you on the book at 340. 380 still against you. Try again. 400. 4 is bid. 420 is against you. Try again. Heritage Live at 440. 440, 460 against you. Go 480. Heritage Live. Try again. I need your bid at 480. Heritage Live. 460 against you. Asking 480. 480 Heritage Live. This single twinned cassiterite crystal that reaches an immense 8.3 centimeters in length. Heritage Live. Come back in at 480. 480. There's my bid, but 500 is against you. Try again at 550. 550 now. Heritage Live. The muscovite is accented with a luster and dustings of sparkling microcrystals along the sides of the blades. Heritage Live. Come back in at 550. 500 against you, asking 550. 550 to you, Heritage Live. 525, you have the bid, asking 550 now. 500, 525, you have the bid, Heritage Live. Go 550. 550 is the advance. You have the bid at 525, 550. Yes, 600 now, Heritage Live. 550 asking 6. Come back in at 600. 550 bid 6, Heritage Live. I need your bid at 600. 600 is bid. Let's go 650 now. 6 is bid, asking 650. Come back in, Heritage Live. Try again at 650. You have the bid at 6. I'm asking 650. 625, another cut bid. Go 650, Heritage Live. 625, asking 650 now. Come back in, Heritage Live. Top off that cut bid at 650. 625, asking 650. All bids in at 650. Fair warning. Last chance. 625.
7104.
7104. Lot number 7, we've got quartz and hematite. We're opening the bidding
We have 160.
at 160, asking 170. Heritage Live 160, bid 170. 160 against you, asking 170. From Guangdong, China. This is a beautifully formed, even doubly terminated quartz crystals rising above a fabulous rosette of hematite. Heritage Live 160, bid 180. 170 is the advance. 170, there it is. 180 is against you. Try again at 190. Heritage Live 180 on the book. I'm asking 190. 180 against you. Come back in at 190. 190, yes, but 200 is against you. Try again. I need you to come back in at 220. Heritage Live, you have the bid at 200, asking 220. 220 is the advance. 220, 240, 260 to you, Heritage Live. Still against you at 240. I need your 260. 240 bid 260, Heritage Live. Come back in at 260. 240 bid 260. All bids in 250. 252 is against you. 260, you have the bid. Go 280. 260, asking 280. Heritage Live, the bid is with you now at 260. I'm asking 280 to advance. Heritage Live with you at 260. Go 280. All bids in now at 280. Fair warning. All bids in. 260.
7103.
7103. Lot number 8. We have Allophane. We're opening the bidding.
At 120.
120. Heritage Live 130 is next. Come back in at 130.
140.
140 is against you, asking 150. 140, 150 prior. Try again, Heritage Live. You know what that means. Come back in at 160. 150 against you, asking 160. Heritage Live 155. You have the bid now. I'm still asking 160. 160. There it is. Go 170. 170 now, Heritage Live. This is a stunning piece, a specimen of Allophane. As the Allophane rolls across the display face of the specimen, Heritage Live, come back in at 170. 170 is the advance. All bids in, and fair warning at 170. Last chance. 160.
7103.
7103. Lot number 9, we've got an androdite garnet. We're opening the bidding.
We have 160.
160, 170. Heritage Live, come back in at 170. 160, 170. Let's go 180. Heritage Live, you have the bid at 170. I need your 180. 180 now, Heritage Live. Come back in with a bid at 180. This is
180.
nearly every androdite crystal throughout this piece has a
190.
perfect dodecahedral habit. Heritage Live, you're at 190, asking 200. 200 is the advance. Heritage Live, come back in with your bid at 200. Yes, 220 to you now. It's 200, asking 220. Heritage Live, come back in at 220. 220 is the advance. 220, yes. 240 to you now, Heritage Live. 220, asking 240. 230, there's my cut bid. I'm still asking 240.
240.
240, finishing off that cut bid. How about 260? 240 bid 260, Heritage Live. The bid is with you. 260, come back in at 280.
280.
300 now, Heritage Live. 280 bid 3. I need your 300, Heritage Live. Bid now at 300. 280 is bid. Round us up to 300. Heritage Live, you have the bid now at 280, asking 300. All bids in now, and fair warning at 300. 280.
7103.
7103. Lot number 10, we've got barite here. We're opening the bidding.
We have 165.
165, 170, 180. Let's go 190, Heritage Live. 180 against you, asking 190. Come back in now at 190, 190, 200, 220, Heritage Live. 220 is the advance. Each crystal is detailed by orange-brown zoning that outlines the crystal's sharp tabular shape. Under shortwave UV light, this specimen also fluoresces. Heritage Live, we're at 280, go 300. 300, there's my bid. 320 is against you. 340, Heritage Live. 320, bid 340.
340.
340, 360, try again at 380, Heritage Live. The bid is not with you, Heritage Live. Come back in with a bid at 380. 360 against you all, 380, 380, 400. Try again, Heritage Live at 420. 400 asking 420,
420,
420, 440, 460 to you, Heritage Live. 460 now. 460 Heritage Live. 440 is bid. It's against you. I'm asking 460 to advance. Heritage Live, come back in with your bid at 460. All fair warning. All bids in from Heritage Live. Last chance. 440 to our book bidder. Lot number 11, we have calcite from Fujian, China. We're opening the bidding. 360, 380, Heritage Live. Come back in with a bid at 380. 380 is the advance, Heritage Live. Another piece here that under shortwave UV light, parts of the calcite have a
400.
minor red fluorescence, Heritage Live. 400 against you, asking 420. Yes, but 440 is against you. Try again. 460 is the advance. 440 on the book, 460 to you, Heritage Live. Bid now at 460. 460, 480, 500 to you, Heritage Live. 480 against you, asking 500, there's my bid, but 550 is against you. Try again at 600. 550 asking 600, there's my 6, but 650 is against you still. Heritage Live, try again at 700. It's 650 on the book, go 7. 7 is bid, prior 7. You know what that means. Come back in at 750, Heritage Live. 7 asking 750, 725. You have it on the cut bid, Heritage Live. The bid is with you. The book is out. Come back in now and finish off that cut bid at 750. 725 asking 750. Come back in, Heritage Live, at 750. 750 is the advance. All bids in for this stunning iridescent honey yellow calcite. Fair warning, last chance. 725.
7103.
7103. Lot number 12, aragonite from Yunnan, China. We're opening the bidding. 1550, 1600 to you, Heritage Live. 1550 on the book, 1600 is the advance. The front of this incredible specimen bristles with dozens of colorless elongated crystals that group together into a lovely undulating structure. Heritage Live, this is a beautiful piece. We're at 1550 on the book, 1600 to you, Heritage Live. All bids in now. Fair warning at 1600. 1550 to our book bidder. Lot number 13, we're from the Zhangyang mine in China. We're opening the bidding for this fluorite at 280, go 300. There's my bid. Heritage Live, 320 is next. This is an incredible piece featuring isometric crystals. The fluorites appear to have more of a smoky purple hue in this, but with backlighting, the piece erupts into a beautiful transparent sea of violet. Heritage Live, you're at 320, 340 is the advance now. 320 bid 340. Come back in, Heritage Live, at 340. 340 is the advance now. These beautiful isometric crystals. And of course, this mine is famous for its color of its fluorite. 340, 360, Heritage Live. Come back in now at 360. 340 is the bid with you, Heritage Live. I need your bid at 360. 360 is the advance. All bids in. Fair warning. 340.
7105.
7105. Lot number 14, we have a piece of fluorite here again from the Zhayang mine in China. We're opening the bidding at 360, go 380, Heritage Live. 380 is the advance now. This is a large piece at 24 centimeters by 17 and covering essentially all of this cabinet-sized specimen are long stretches of beautifully interwoven fluorite octahedrons that lead up to a large crystal. Heritage Live, we're at 360 on the book, 380 to you, 380. Yes, 400 is next, Heritage Live. You have the bid now at 380, asking for 400 now. This is a large, fine example, Heritage Live, of fluorite from Zhayang mine in China. 400, yes. On the right side of the display side, there's a dazzling Druze quartz, Heritage Live. We're at 400. Come back in now at 420. 420 is the advance. 420 now, Heritage Live. Also consider that most of the specimens from this well-known fluorite locality in China have more of a violet color and modified crystal, and this piece is a fairly unusual find from that region. Heritage Live, you're at 430. Come back in at 440. 440 is the advance, Heritage Live. You're on the cut bid now. I need your bid at 440. All bids in.
440.
440, yes. 460 to you, Heritage Live. The bid is at 440, 460 now. Come back in, Heritage Live. Try again at 460. You have the bid now at 440, asking 460. 460 is the advance. All bids in and last chance. Are you sure? 440.
7103.
7103. Lot number 15. We have another piece of wolfenite here, this time from Chihuahua, Mexico. We're opening the bidding. 155 Heritage Live, come back in at 160. 155 against you, 160 is the advance. Heritage Live, it's on the cut bid now. 160 to you. Bid now at 160. This is an unusual form for this location, Heritage Live. I need your bid now at 160. This particular specimen is an unusual find from the famous wolfenite locality, boasting a small number of thin, perfectly formed tabular crystals with a rich orange color. Heritage Live, come back in at 160, your fair warning. And all bids in now. 160, 180, Heritage Live, or 170. Try again at 170. You have the bid, Heritage Live, you're at 160, bid 170. Come back in, Heritage Live. I need you to try again now at 170, your fair warning. All bids in, last chance. 160.
7106.
7106. Welcome to our new bidder. Lot number 16, a piece of fluorite here. Again, this is from Inner Mongolia, this time in China. We're opening the bidding at 290. 300 now. Heritage Live, 290 against you, asking 3. 300 is the advance, yes. But 320 is against you. Try again at 340. 340, 360 against you.
380.
380, 400 against you.
420.
440 against you. Heritage Live, try again at 460. 440 against you on the book, 460 is the advance. Heritage Live, come back in at 460. 440 against you, asking 460. 460, yes. 480, 500 prior. Try again. Heritage Live, come back in at 550. 500 asking 550. Heritage Live, you have the bid at 5. Come back in now at 550, yes. You have the bid. The book is out. Let's go 600. Heritage Live, 550 asking 6. This is a massive specimen that presents robust fluorite crystals up to 13.5 centimeters in length. Heritage Live, come back in at 650. 625 asking 650. 650 is the advance here. Top off that cut bid, Heritage Live. Finish off someone else's cut bid. You don't have to use your own. 650, there's my bid, goes 700. 650 asking 7. 700 now, Heritage Live. Come back in at 700. It has a tightly intergrown crystal that is complex and boasting an overall cubic habit. Heritage Live, you have the bid now at 650, asking 7. Come back in at 7, or fair warning at 700. All bids in. Last chance, Heritage Live. 650.
7107.
7107. Lot number 17, Gibbsite. We're opening the bidding.
190.
190 asking 200. Heritage Live. Gibbsite is one that is not typically found often, certainly not this large and this well formed. Heritage Live, come back in with your bid at 200. 190 asking 2. 200 is the advance. 2 is bid. 220 now. Heritage Live. You have the bid at 200. I'm asking 220. Come back in, Heritage Live. Try again now at 220. 220 is the advance.
220.
There's my bid. Let's go 240. Heritage Live, 240 is bid, asking 260, 280 now. Come back in, Heritage Live. Try again now at 280. 260 bid, 280. A great opportunity to get such a large, well-formed piece of Gibbsite. Heritage Live, you're at 270, asking 280. Come back in now at 280. 280 is the advance. Heritage Live, you're on the cut bid at 270. Top that off at 280, or fair warning. All bids in now from Heritage Live at 280. Last chance. 270.
7108.
7108. New bidders. Welcome. Lot number 18. We have another piece of fluorite here, this time from County Durham in England. We're opening the bidding. 15 goes 16. Heritage Live, 1500 on the book. 16 to you. Come back in, Heritage Live. This has very, very strong fluorescence. Reaching a respectable 2.5 centimeters in length. The most notable crystal is completely gemmy, nestled into the center of the specimen, showing almost no inclusions. Heritage Live, 1500 against you on the book. I need your 1600. Come back in, Heritage Live, at 16. 1600 is the advance. All bids in now, and fair warning. 1500 to our book bidder. Lot number 19, we have fluorite on ferberite, and we're opening the bidding. 1,000 asking 1,100. Heritage Live, bid now at 11. Again, this is from China. This is a nice combination of the fluorite and ferberite. Heritage Live, come back in now at 1,100. 1,000 asking 11. 11 to you, Heritage Live. Lovely glassy luster on the fluorite. Heritage Live, I need you at 1,100, or fair warning. All bids in. Last chance. 1,000 to our book bidder. Lot number 20, Stibnite on Chalcedony. We're opening the bidding.
We need 750.
750 Heritage Live. Come back in with a bid at 750. Stibnite is actually best known for the fantastical assortments of striated, steely grey crystals that are complete with an intense metallic luster. It's an incredible piece, incredibly decorative. Almost all of the display is covered in a landscape of these beautiful crystals. The Stibnite crystals are complete with a desirable blue tinge. Heritage Live. This is a stunning piece and a great example of Stibnite. Heritage Live, come back in at 800. You have the bid at 750. I'm asking 800 now, Heritage Live. I need your 800. Bid now at 800, Heritage Live. Fair warning. All bids in. Last chance. 750.
7106.
7106. Lot number 21, we have an incredible fluoride here, again from Hunan, China. We're opening the bidding.
We have 100.
100, 110, prior. Try again, Heritage Live at 120. 110 still against you. 120, you have the bid, Heritage Live. This has such interesting zones, Heritage Live, layers and layers of color. It's dominated by an interwoven cluster of beautifully formed gemmy fluorite cubes. Heritage Live, come back in now at 140. 130 is bid, asking 140. 140 is bid. Let's go 150. Come back in at 150, Heritage Live. 150, yes. 160 to you now. 160, go 170. Come back in at 170, Heritage Live. You have the bid at 160. I need your 170. 170 is the advance, Heritage Live. Come back in now with a bid at 170.
170.
And there it is. Go 180. 170, 180 to you, Heritage Live. I need your 180. 180 is the advance now, Heritage Live. 180 to you, 180, yes. 190. Try again, Heritage Live. You have the bid at 180, asking 190. 190 now, Heritage Live. Try again. Come back in with a bid at 190. All bids in. Fair warning. Last chance, Heritage Live. 180.
7109.
7109. Lot number 22. Another piece of fluoride here from Hunan, China. Let's open the bidding. 260, 280. Heritage Live bid now at 280. This plate is composed entirely of intergrown, glassy, gemmy fluorite cubes. Heritage Live, I need your bid at 280. 280 is the advance. You have the bid at 260, asking 280. Heritage Live, 280 now. This is under, oh, it's 270, 280. There it is. Let's go to 300, Heritage Live.
300.
Under shortwave UV light, this piece
320.
fluoresces a bright blue. I do love a stone that fluoresces. 320, asking 340, Heritage Live. 330, 340 to you, Heritage Live. You have it on the cut bid. Come back in at 340. 340, 360 now. 340, asking 360, Heritage Live. I need your bid at 360. It's with you at 340, asking 360.
350.
350, I'll take your cut bid. I'm still
360.
asking 360. Yes, let's go 380 now. 360 bid 380, Heritage Live. I need your 380. 360 bid 380. Heritage Live, try again 380. There's my bid. Go 400 now. 380 asking 4. 400 is the advance. Heritage Live, come back in with a bid at 400. 400, Heritage Live. I need your bid at 400 or fair warning. All bids in now and last chance. 380.
7106.
7106. Lot number 23, Cinnabar from Guizhou, China. We're opening the bidding.
We have 300.
300, asking 320. Heritage Live, 300 against you, bid now at 320. 320 now, Heritage Live. We've got each crystal is transparent enough to allow for a full and powerful color saturation when viewed with backlighting. Heritage Live. Fabulous crystals in here. It's hard to dispute the locality's reputation for producing some of the greatest specimens of cinnabar in the world. Also, another fun fact about cinnabar, it was crushed and used as pigment in Chinese lacquer furniture, which is a fun fact, but it also poisoned the people that were making it because it does contain trace amounts of arsenic. This is completely safe. This is completely stable. You will receive no arsenic poisoning from this piece. It is just really beautiful. 320 asking 340. Heritage Live, 320 bid 340. 340 to you, Heritage Live. All bids in. Fair warning. Last chance to bid on a piece of cinnabar from one of the greatest cinnabar mines in the world. And we sell 320.
7110.
7110. Lot number 24, a smoky quartz scepter. You can knight all of your friends with this one. We're going to open the bidding. 380. Let's bid 400, 420. Heritage Live. This is from the Hallelujah Junction area, Nevada,
480.
Washoe County. This is an incredible piece. This is a signature habit, actually, of the way the quartz grows in the Hallelujah Junction area. This is where the finest smoky quartz scepters are actually found. We're at 550 against you, Heritage Live. Try again at 600. 550 asking 600 to you, Heritage Live. It's against you at 550. Come back in now at 600. 600 is the advance. All bids in. Last chance. Fair warning.
600.
600, there it is. That's 650 is against you. Try again at 7. Heritage Live 700 now. 650 against you. Go 7. 700. This is a singularly large example, Heritage Live. It's at 8 inches tall. So when you're knighting your friends, there's a bit of distance. You can do it. 750 against you, asking 8. 800 now, Heritage Live. 750 bid 8. I need you at 800, Heritage Live.
800.
And there's my 8. You have the bid, Heritage Live. You've run the book out. Let's go 850. 800 asking 850. There's my 850. Go 900 now. 850 asking 9. 900 Heritage Live. Come back in with a bid at 900. 850 is bid. Go 9. There it is. Let's go 950. It's 9 asking 950 now, Heritage Live. 9 bid 950. 950 go 1,000. Round us up, Heritage Live. Get us to 1,000. You have the bid at 950. I'm asking 1,000. 1,000 to advance, Heritage Live. You're at 950. Do I have 1,000 from my Heritage Live bidders? Last chance at 1,000. Fair warning.
975.
975 with the cut bid. Finish that cut bid off, Heritage Live at 1,000. 975, 1,000. Yes, let's go 1,100. It's 1,000 asking 11. 11 to you, Heritage Live. You have the bid at 1,000. I need you at 11. 1,100 now. 1,100 Heritage Live. Bid now or fair warning. All bids in and last chance. 1,000.
7111.
7111. Lot number 25, we have another smoky quartz scepter here. This is with amethyst and hematite. This is from Zimbabwe. We're opening the bidding at 90. 110. Go 120. Heritage Live 120 is the advance. Yes. 130. Heritage Live. Keep this bidding going.
150.
There are highly reflective sparkles inside, which are actually thin, transparent flecks of hematite inclusions, which are intensely red when backlit. Heritage Live, let's go 200 now. 220 to you. Heritage Live bid now at 220. 220 is the advance. 210. I'll take your cut bid. Finish that off, Heritage Live at 220. 210 asking 220 now. Heritage Live, I need your bid at 220. 220, yes. 240 to you. Heritage Live. 220 asking 240. 240 is the advance. Heritage Live. It's with you at 220. Do I have 240? All bids in. Fair warning, Heritage Live at 240. 220.
7111.
7111. Lot number 26, we have an aquamarine. It even comes with a name. It's called Maraca. We're going to open the bidding
We have 1400.
at 14 Heritage Live. I need your bid at 15. 14 is bid asking 15. 1500 is the advance, Heritage Live. I'm asking 1500. So we need 15?
We have 1,400.
We need 15. Heritage Live. I'm asking 1,500 to open. Bid now at 1,500. A single hefty crystal, Heritage Live. Somewhere in this roll is a piece of aquamarine trapped inside. And when you shake the specimen, you can hear it making noise, which is how it came up with the name Maraca. Heritage Live. Who doesn't want an aquamarine that already comes with a name? Heritage Live, I need your bid at 1,500. 1,500 is the advance. Bid now or fair warning. All bids in and last chance at 1,500. And this will be a post-auction buy. Make sure you go to ha.com for any post-auction buys we have after this sale. Lot number 27, we have a fluorite, pyrite, and calcite on quartz.
We have 1,500.
15, asking 16. Heritage Live, 15 bid 16. 1,600 is the advance now. Heritage Live, you have the bid. The bid is against you, I'm sorry, at 15, asking 16. 1,600 to you, Heritage Live. Incredible isometric crystals in this fluorite. I need your bid at 1,600 or fair warning. All bids in now and last chance. 1,500 to our book bidder. Lot number 28, we've got fluorite and barite on quartz. We're opening the bidding.
We have 525.
At 525, asking 550 now, Heritage Live. 525 bid 550. A beautiful apple green piece of fluorite here, partially coated in a thin layer of highly lustrous gemmy golden barite crystals. And it's a beautiful contrast with the milky white quartz matrix at the bottom. Heritage Live, we're at 700 against you, asking 750. 7 bid 750, Heritage Live. You have the bid at, the bidders against you at 7. I need your 750. Yes, you have the bid, Heritage Live. You run the book out. Let's go 800. 800, yes, go 850. It's 8 bid 850. Heritage Live 800, asking 850 to advance. The bid is at 8. I need you at 850. Heritage Live, come back in at 850. Fair warning. All bids in now at 850. Yes, go 900. 850 asking 9. 900, the 9. 875. Yes, 900 now. Heritage Live. 900 now. It looks like someone has just sprinkled some snow, gold-colored snow, all over the top of this. It's like covers the peaks, just like you would see in the mountains. 875 asking 900. Heritage Live 875. Go 9. 900 is the advance to you. I need your bid at 9. Heritage Live. Fair warning. All bids in at 900.
900.
And there's my 9. Let's go 950. 9 asking 950. Heritage Live. Come back in now with a bid at 950. You have the bid at 9, Heritage Live. I need you at 950 now. Bid now. Fair warning. All bids in from Heritage Live at 950. Are you sure? Last chance. 900.
7112.
7112. Lot number 29, Dioptase on Shatterkite, and we're opening the bidding.
We need 3,500.
3,500, Heritage Live. I need your bid at 35. 3,500 is the advance here, Heritage Live. They've got this incredible piece from Namibia, has hundreds of minor Shatterkite crystals on the top and the underside of this piece, and it has a velvety texture that accents the Dioptase's bright flashing crystals. This is an incredible color, Heritage Live, and it mixes two incredible pieces. I'm asking 3,500. Heritage Live, come back in with your bid at 35. 35 for the Dioptase on Shatterkite. 35 fair warning. All bids in. And this will be a post-auction buy. Heritage Live, lot number 30. We've got fluorite from Hunan, China. Let's open the bidding.
We have 280.
280, 300, Heritage Live. I need you at 3. 300 is the advance.
300.
300 is bid. 320 is against you. Try again at 340. 340 now, Heritage Live. 320 against you all. 340 to you, Heritage Live. This is a very large single octahedral fluorite crystal. Unique texture. The surface is intricately marked by a light dissolution or etching. Heritage Live, you have the bid now at 340. Come back in at 360. 360 is the advance. Heritage Live, it's at 340, 350. On the cut bid, try get at 360. With 360, there it is. Go 380. 380 now, Heritage Live. Bid now at 380. You have the bid now at 360, asking 380. Heritage Live, come back in now at 380.
380.
380, there it is. Go 400. It's 380 asking 4. Heritage Live, I need your 400. 380 bid 4. 400 is the advance. Heritage Live. 400 fair warning. All bids in and last chance. 380.
7104.
7104. Lot number 31, we've got fluorite on quartz, and we're opening the bidding.
We have 250.
At 250, asking 260, Heritage Live. 250 on the cut bid, 260 to you. From Pakistan, this is a beautiful water clear fluorite crystal sitting atop a piece of quartz. The bottom right of the more prominent fluorite crystal is a smaller example. It's just as gemmy and lustrous as its larger counterpart, Heritage Live. 260, yes. 280 is against you, asking 300. 280 bid 3. Heritage Live, come back in at 300. 300 now, Heritage Live. A stunning crystal at 2 centimeters,
320.
filled with a stunning green hue that really stands out beautifully against the creamy white of the quartz. We're at 320, 340, 360. Let's go 380. 360 against you, asking 380 now, Heritage Live. 360, come back in at 380. On the book at 360. Heritage Live, I need your 380. Or fair warning. All bids in and last chance at 380. 360 to our book bidder. Lot number 32, we've got tourmaline and lepidolite on albite from the Jonas mine in Minas Gerais, Brazil. We're opening the bidding.
We have 1,050.
1050 asking 11. 1100 Heritage Live bid now at 1100. 1050 asking 11. Heritage Live, it is against you at 1050. 11, 12, 13 to you. Heritage Live, 12 asking 13. It's 12 bid 13, 13, 13 and change. 14 to you. Heritage Live. 13 asking 14. 1350 with the cut bid. Heritage Live. There's my 14. Go 15 now. 14. Go 15, Heritage Live, Gemmy and Resplendent. This is saturated with the mine's signature reddish pink color, sometimes referred to as rubellite. All of the finals crystals are complete with a glassy luster that heavily accentuates the dozens of striations and line prisms. Heritage Live, I need your bid at 1,500. You have the bid at 14. Come back in at 1,500. 1,500 is the advance. Heritage Live.
1450.
1450, another cut bid with Heritage Live. Top that off at 1,500. 1450, asking 15. 15, yes. 16 to you, Heritage Live. 1,500 now, 16 is bid. Go 1,700. 16 asking 17. The red against the cream is such a beautiful contrast. The lepidolite crystals have a beautiful metallic effect. Heritage Live, come back in at 1,700. 16 bid 17. 17 to you, Heritage Live, fair warning. All bids in. Last chance. 1,600.
7113.
7113. Lot number 33, we've got a tourmaline on smoky quartz. We're opening the bidding.
We have 600.
600 Heritage Live, come back in 850. There it is. Go 900 Heritage Live. A beautiful, beautiful example here. Again, from Brazil, Minas Gerais. 850 asking 9. 900 now Heritage Live. Bid now at 900. 900 is the advance. Heritage Live.
900.
900 is bid. 950 as well. Let's go 1,000. Heritage Live, round us up. 950 asking 1,000. 1,000 to advance. Heritage Live. Bid now at 1,000. Both species here are
1,000.
beautifully represented. Heritage Live, we're at 1,000 asking 11. 1,100 now. You have the bid at 1,000 asking 11. 1,100 now. Heritage Live. Bid now at 1,100. All bids in. Fair warning to you, 11, yes, 1,200 now, Heritage Live. 1150 with the cut bid, 12 to you, come back in at 1,200. It's 1150, I'm asking 12, Heritage Live, come back in now at 1,200. 1150 with you. I need 1,200, Heritage Live. I'm going to call fair warning now. All bids in. Last chance at 1,200. 12, there's my bid. 13 now, Heritage Live. 13 is next. 12 asking 13, come back in at 1,300. You have the bid at 12. 13 now. Let's go 14. 13 asking 14. 15 now, Heritage Live. 14 bid 15. With you at 14, come back in at 1,500. Heritage Live. With you. I need an advance. 1,500. All fair warning. All bids in. Last chance. 1,400.
7114.
7114. Lot number 34, vanadinite, and we're opening the bidding.
We have 470.
470 bid 480 Heritage Live. This hails all the way from Morocco. The one thing I do really love about this piece, it actually embodies the colors of Morocco in the stone itself. 470 is bid, go 480. 480 is the advance. It's got a beautiful matte coating over the matrix, which is actually a thin layer of manganese oxide. Heritage Live, the bid is against you at 470. I'm asking 480 to advance. 480 now, Heritage Live. All bids in. 480, yes, but 500 is against you. Try again at 550. 550 is the advance. 5 is against you, asking 550. 600, it's still against you. Try again, Heritage Live, at 650. 6 against you, asking 650. Heritage Live, come back in with your bid at 650. 6 bid 650. 650 is the advance. Heritage Live. Bid now at 650 or fair warning. All bids in and last chance, Heritage Live. Are you sure? 600 to our book bidder. Lot number 35, we've got a piece of fluoride here, again from Hunan, China. We're opening the bidding.
We need 2,000.
At 2,000, Heritage Live, I need 2,000 to open. This is a perfect single cube on a matrix. This is an incredible piece, Heritage Live. Visually beautiful. And this cube, pristine cube, is up to 3 centimeters. Heritage Live, I need your bid at 2,000. 2,000 is the advance now. Bid now at 2, surrounded by minor rosettes of thin dolomite crystals. But this piece has a natural focal point, Heritage Live, of this stunning fluorite cube. I need your bid at 2,000. Heritage Live, come back in with a bid at 2,000 or fair warning. All bids in, last chance at 2,000. And this will be a post-auction buy, but I'm guessing not for very long. Lot number 36, another piece of fluorite here from the Jiayang mine in China. We're opening the bidding.
Yeah, 1,500.
At 15 goes 16, 1600 Heritage Live. Apart from the fact that this is a beautiful specimen, it has naturally beveled edges on those fluorite cubes. Heritage Live, come back in at 1600. 15 asking 16. 1600 is the advance. 16 now, Heritage Live. Bid now. Of course, this has some fluorescence. The modified purple to violet cubes, which change depending on whether the fluorite is illuminated with incandescent or LED lighting. Heritage Live, 15 is bid, go 16. Fair warning, last chance. 1,500 to our book bidder. Lot number 37 is an incredible piece here of tourmaline from the Congo. And we're going to open the bidding.
We have 3,000.
At 3,000, Heritage Live, I'm asking 3,200. 32 now, Heritage Live. The bright red pink is totally consistent throughout the entire 69-gram crystal, Heritage Live. This is an incredibly beautiful piece. 3,000, somebody's lucky number is 3333. I need 3,400, Heritage Live. 33 and change, I'm asking 34, Heritage Live. It's still against you on the book. Come back in at 34.
34.
34, yes, you have the bid. Go 36 now. 36 is the example, an incredible, incredible specimen from the Congo. This has this ends in a sharp termination with bevels and strongly defined edges. Heritage Live, a beautiful piece at 36. Go 38, 3,800 now, Heritage Live. 36 bid 38.
37.
37, I'll take your cut bid. I'm still asking 38. Heritage Live, try again at 3,800. It's 37 bid 38. I need you at 3,800, Heritage Live. It's on the cut bid. Finish off that cut at 38. All fair warning. All bids in. Last chance to Heritage Live now to bid at 3,800. 3,700.
7106.
7106. Well, number 38, we've got emerald calcite from Colombia. Of course, Colombia is known for its emeralds, and we're going to open the bidding
We have 2,700.
at 27, 3,000. Heritage Live, 3,200 to you now. 3,200 Heritage Live. There are two large hexagonal prisms of emerald,
82.
beautifully balanced within a beautiful milky white contrasting matrix of calcite. Heritage Live. 34 is bid asking 3,600. 34 bid 36, 36,
38.
38, 4,000 now, Heritage Live. Come back in at 4,000. You have the bid at 38 asking 4. I need your 4,000, Heritage Live. 4 is bid.
42.
Yes, 42, 44 now. It's 42 bid 44. The signature green is due to the high concentrations of chromium in the crystal chemical makeup. That is a feature unique to Colombian
44.
emeralds. Heritage Live, 44 is bid 46 to you now. 44 asking 46. Come back in, Heritage Live, at 4,600. 44 bid 46. 4,600 to you, Heritage Live. All bids in at 4,600. Yes, 48 now, Heritage Live. Come back in at 4,800. 46 bid 48. I need your 4,800. You're at 46, Heritage Live. 4,800 is the advance.
48.
48, yes. Round us up to 5,000. 5,000 to you, Heritage Live. You have the bid at 48 asking 5. I need your 5,000, Heritage Live. It's beautiful, beautiful specimen of Colombian emerald set in calcite. Heritage Live, I need 5,000 to advance. All bids in now. Fair warning, Heritage Live at 5,000. 4,800.
7114.
7114. Lot number 39, we have a gem quality tanzanite, and we're going to open the bidding.
We have 18,000.
18,000, asking 19,000, Heritage Live. This is a beautiful example from Tanzania. Tanzania. This has otherworldly pleochroism, which is a phenomenon where the color of the crystal shifts when viewed in polarized light, depending on which axis the light is being shone through. This shifts from a deep cobalt to a violet, even a sea green on the A axis, Heritage Live. We're asking 19,000 to advance. I'll take your cut at 18.5. I'm asking 19. 19,000 Heritage Live. This is an extremely transparent, perfect color, large size for the quality of this gem. I need you at 19 or fair warning. All bids in and last chance to Heritage Live at 19,000. 18,000 it is to our book bidder. Lot number 40, we've got a fluorite here from Inner Mongolia and China. We're opening the bidding.
4,500.
At 45, Heritage Live, 4,500 is the advance. This is the best representative of the the best representative of the qualities of a fluorite are in this single crystal. If you have a look at it through the light shining on it, it has actual crosshairs set into the stone. It's an incredible transition of color between red and purple. Heritage Live, from a cool sea foam to deep shades of purple and yellow. This is an incredible, sharp and otherworldly piece here, Heritage Live, and I need your bid at 4,500. 4,500 is the advance. 4,500 now, Heritage Live. I need your bid at 45 or fair warning. Last chance.
45.
45, yes. 46 to you, Heritage Live. 45 asking 46. 46 now. I actually watched Tama show this off on Instagram with your video, and actually you can see very clearly in the video those crosshairs in the stone. I need 46, Heritage Live. Top off that cut bid at 46. Yes, let's go 4,800. 46 bid 48, Heritage Live. Come back in at 4,800. You have the bid. It's at 46. I need you at 48. A single crystal, perfect glassy luster, excellent color combinations, Heritage Live. 48 now, all fair warning. All bids in. Last chance, 4,800. 4,600.
7115.
7115. And that actually, I was having a great time. I'm going to pass the podium to Peyton, and she'll take you through the next few lots, and then I will be back to finish out the sale.
Thank you so much, Sophie. Don't worry, you'll be back to have more fun. Moving right along with lot number 41. What do we have?
We have 6,000.
We've got 6,000. Let's say 65. 6,000. Looking for 65 to advance. We have our tourmaline out of Minas Gerais. And of course, Brazil. Historic find here, Heritage Live. Let's come back at 6,500. With you online at 6,000, I need 65 to advance from that 1998 excavation out there that yielded those two significant pockets. Let's jump back in at 65. Heritage Live, still with you online. I can advance on that cut as well. Let's go 6,250. Let's advance that rich coloring to the crystal. Stunning when blacklit as well. Another example that looks great with more lighting. I need 65. Heritage Live, let's come back in at 6,500. Let's advance or use that cut. As always, Heritage Live, come back in from our famous find, one of Nick's favorites as well. Go 6,500, Heritage Live. Let's advance, or at 6,000. I can sell it, and I will. Fair warning at 6,000 to our advanced bidder. Lot 42, what do we have?
We have 5,000.
5,000 is bid. Still with you with my advanced bidder online. I need 55 next. Heritage Live, come back in. Or tourmaline, our next one here. A single substantial crystal, huge here, beautifully modified, pyramidal terminations. I need 5,500. Still with you online. Bid 55 next. Heritage Live, let's advance or use that cut. Show me 5,250. Come back in. Go for one more. Show me 55, Heritage Live. Come on in. Most of these tourmalines have that green-blue coloring, but this one has a fantastic, nice, gemmy wine red at the core. Come back in at 55, Heritage Live. Beautiful specimen. Or use that cut. Or at 5,000. Unless I see that advance, I'll say fair warning. 5,000, Heritage Live. Or no, to my advance bidder. Haha. Lot 43, what do we have?
1,300.
1,300, go 14. 13, looking for 14 next, Heritage Live. We have our L bite here out of Paprock, Afghanistan.
Prior.
And I have 14, but a prior 14, Heritage Live. It's that tie. 15, thank you. Go for 16. At 1,500, bidding 16 next. Come back in. This is the most sought after species of the tourmaline group, and it has that famous bubblegum pink color that we expect out of Paprock, Afghanistan. At 1,700 now, I need 18. At 18, I have it. Go for 19. 19, say 2,000. 1,900, 1,950 on the cut, but 2,000 comes in. 22, now say 24. At 22, bid 24. 24, go 26. Heritage Live, 26. Go for 28. Let's advance, Heritage Live. Take us to 28, and we have it, say 3. 2,800, bidding 3 next. 3,000, let's go 32. 3,000, say 32, and we have it, go 34. 3,200 with you, Heritage Live. I need 34 next. Let's advance. I would accept that cut to 3,300. At 32, I can sell, but I want to see 34. Heritage Live, come back in for one more. 3,400, go 36. 34 has it. 36 is next, and we have that go 38. 36 bidding 38. Heritage Live, 38. Say 4,000. 38 bid 4. Come back in. Beautiful L-bite specimen here. Beautiful display angles. An aesthetically pleasing piece for sure. I need 42, and we have it. Go 44. At 42, make it 44. Heritage Live. Let's advance.
44.
44 bid 46. 44 looking for 46 next. That bubblegum pink, typical of Paprock, Afghanistan. At 46 now, let's say 48. 46 still online. 48 is coming up. Heritage Live, let's advance. Go 48 or use that cut bid if you still have one left. I would accept it at 4,700. At 46, unless I see that advance. Heritage Live, if you're absolutely sure, I will say fair warning. Last chance at 4,600. 4,600, we'll take it home.
7114.
7114, thank you. Lot 44, what do we have?
950.
950 is bid, go 1,000. 950 looking for 1,000 next. Heritage Live, come back in at 1,000. We have our twinned fluorite here out of Teller County, Colorado. 1,000 with you online, but I have a prior 1,000, in fact, let's say 1,100. 1,000 looking for 11. Come back in at 11. Heritage Live, highly aesthetic example here. Combination piece, a good cabinet size specimen for you. Heritage Live, let's go 1,100. At 1,000 bid 11, come back in at 11. With you online, it will sell today. It will not be available later. Heritage Live. So let's get involved and advance to 1,100. 1,050 on the cut. Let's see if that'll do it. I'm still looking for 1,100 to advance. Let's come back in. Those beautiful artistically arranged crystals on this example with that coloring that we're looking for. At 1050, I need 11. Heritage Live. Don't let them cut you out. At 1,050, I can sell it on the cut, but I want to see 11. So come back in. Let's advance. Or I will say, fair warning, on the cut bid at 1,050. 1,050, Heritage Live.
7106.
7106, thank you. Lot 45, what do we have?
9,500.
Come in at 10,000, Heritage Live. Let's advance to 10. Go for 10, Heritage Live. Come back in. We have our aquamarine here. Fantastic specimen. Unique as well, that light sea green color. Let's say 10,000. Come in for 10. Heritage Live has to be 10 to advance. So let's press that button. Let's say 10. Another single solid crystal, massive at 30 centimeters long. Go for 10. Heritage Live. Let's advance at 10,000. Beautiful, almost lightsaber-like. Great terminations. The top faces are especially glossy. Go for 10,000, Heritage Live. Don't miss this opportunity. Don't let it fall into post-auction buys, because remember, those are on a first-come, first-served basis. No guarantee that you'll win there. Looking for 10,000, Heritage Live, or I will say, fair warning, if you're absolutely sure, last chance, unless I see 10. All right, this one will be available in the post-auction buys. Run over there, Heritage Live. Lot number 46, what do we have?
3,700.
3,700, go 38. We're starting off on that cut. It's that free cut to you, Heritage Live. Let's get involved at 3,800. We have quartz on fluorite out of Chamonix in France at 37, bid 38. Heritage Live, come back in. As I said, starting off on that cut, it has to be 38 next. So come back in at 3,800. Beautiful example. These are some of the most sought after in the world coming from this locality, especially on the beautiful matrix that we see on this specimen. At 37, go for 38, Heritage Live. Get us off that cut bid, or I will sell it there at 37, 38, 4,000, say 42. Come back in at 42. It's with my advanced bidder at 4,000. Heritage Live, I need 42 next. Come back in. I would accept that cut to 41. I know you still have that one left, Heritage Live. Let's advance. 42 it is, but 44 ahead of you. Let's say 44. At 44, I need 46 next. I have 44 here with my advanced bidder. We'll say 46, Heritage Live. Come back in. As I said, it's with my advanced bidder. It's against you online, Heritage Live. So jump back in. Let's say 46 or use that cut. If you still have one left, we'll go to 45. Let's advance. No repairs at all on this specimen. It's perfectly preserved. Let's say 46, Heritage Live. Let's give it one more, or at 4,400, I can sell it to my advanced bidder. 4,600, go 48. 4,600, good call. Heritage Live, come back in at 4,800. At 46, let's say 48. Let's advance that beautiful quartz on fluorite specimen. Say 48, Heritage Live. Give it one more, or I can sell it at 4,600, unless I see 48, or that cut bid at 47. Fair warning. 4,600. We'll take it home.
7116.
7116. Thank you. Lot 47. What do we have?
2,100.
2,100. Let's make it 22. At 21, starting off on that cut once more. Heritage Live. It's that free cut to you. So let's advance. Let's say 2,200. We have our L-bite here out of Himalaya mine in San Diego, California. They're 5 crystals in this cluster. At 2100, I need 22 next. 5 beautiful crystals, complex, very visually appealing formation here. Well-defined prisms. Let's go 2200. At 21, has to be 22 to advance Heritage Live. As I said, starting off on that cut at 21, that free cut to you. Jump back in at 2200. Let's advance for our Elbite out of San Diego. 24 now, still with my advance bidder. Let's go 26. Heritage Live still against you online with my advance bidder. They know what they want. Let's go 2600 or use that cut. We'll go to 25. At 24, I need that 26 to advance. 25 on the cut. 26 answers still with my advance bidder. Heritage Live. What do you say to 28? At 26, 28 is next. Let's advance. As I said, well-defined prisms, great terminations, excellent luster. Don't miss out on this one. Let's say 28. At 26, I can sell it to my advance bidder, but I want to see 28 Heritage Live. I don't want you to miss this opportunity. Say 2,800, 28, 3,000. Let's say 32. 3,000, looking for 32 next. Will we say one more Heritage Live? Will we advance for a beautiful Elbite specimen? Come back in at 3,200. Advance us, Heritage Live. Press that button now. Talk to me at 32, or I will sell it to our advanced bidder at 3,000. Fair warning. 3,000 to the internet. About 48. What do we have?
1800.
1,800. Let's go 19. 18, looking for 19 next. Heritage Live, come back in at 1,900. Let's advance our next aquamarine here. This one out of Pakistan. Fantastic cluster. Massive for the species. Absolutely massive. The largest crystal in the group measures almost 4 inches, 3.9 inches. Let's go 1,900. At 18, it's with my advance bidder. It's against you online, Heritage Live. Say 19. Let's advance. If you're feeling brave, we can use that cut, but I think we should go all the way to 1,900. Jump back in one more time. Beautiful, presentable example. Naturally perfect. It's in great condition. No repairs, no damages. Say 19, Heritage Live. Let's advance. I can sell it at 18, but I want to see 19. Heritage Live, take us there, or I will sell at 18. Fair warning. 1,800 to the internet. Lot 49, what do we have? 200, 220, let's say 240. 200, looking for 240. We have our Morganite on Kunzite here. Another specimen out of Pakistan. At 220, 240 is next. Let's say 240 Heritage Live. Let's advance. Take us there. Another great sought after example. Very special. We have 2 of these minerals together in one matrix. At 300 now, we need 320, 310 on the cut. 320 answers, bid 340. 320, 340 is next, Heritage Live. Let's come back in. Fantastic color gradient here. Balanced specimen. Make it 340 Heritage Live. Let's advance. If you still have that cut left, I would accept it at 330. But at 320, I can sell unless you come back in and show me 340 Heritage Live. Let's advance. 340, 360, make it 380. 360 is bid. I need 380 next. Heritage Live, what will we say? That Morganite on Kunzite. Example, great example here of these 2 on one matrix. I need 380 to advance Heritage Live. I need that one more bid from you, or 360. We'll take it home. Fair warning. 360 Heritage Live. 7106. Thank you. Lot 50. What do we have?
4,200.
4,200. Let's go 44. 42, looking for 44 to advance. We have our Skola site here out of Lanavaya Quarry in India at 4,200. Still with my advance bidder, Heritage Live. It's against you live online. So let's jump back in at 4,400. At 42, 44 is next, or that cut of 43. It's a massive ball of Skolasite, like a beautiful snowball formation. At 42, come back in at 44. Heritage Live, take us to 4,400. Let's advance. At 42, I can sell it, and I will, unless I see 44 or you use that cut and take us to 43. Last chance, Heritage Live at 42, 4,200 to the internet. Lot 51, what do we have?
625.
625, let's go 650. 625, we're starting on that cut, Heritage Live. You know the drill. Let's go 650. Let's advance. We have our fluorite helmet specimen out of China. Been just massive fluorite ball here, and it's totally unique. Instead of seeing those cubes or octahedrons, it is a single massive botryoid, that smooth semi-sphere, great unique texturing. At 650 now, I need 700. Heritage Live, come back in. If you have every other cube or octahedral shape, this is the one you need to really round out your collection, if you'll pardon the pun. At 650, go for 700. 700 is next, Heritage Live. Thank you, Lauren. At 650, bid 7. Come back in at 700, or show me that cut, Heritage Live. We'll go 675, and I have that cut bid. 700 is next. At 675, Heritage Live, don't let them cut you out. Let's see 700. We do love a good pun here. Come on. Let's go for 700 Heritage Live. On that cut at 675, don't let them cut you out. Come back in, also formerly in the Braga collection. I need 700 to advance. At 675, I can sell it on the cut Heritage Live, but I want to see 700. Come back in for one more. Don't let them cut you out for our fluoride helmet, that fantastic semi-spherical shape. I need 700 to advance, or I will say, fair warning, here on the cut at 675. 675, we'll take it home.
7104.
7104, thank you. Lot 52, what do we have?
We need 2,000.
Come in at 2,000 Heritage Live. Let's jump back in. We have our fluorite on smoky quartz here out of Teller County, Colorado at 2,000. Come back in at 2. Heritage Live, I need 2 to start us off. Really handsome cluster here. Uncommon association for Colorado specimens. Another example with really great proportional formations, these great varied crystals here with that deep smoky color that we want to see on smoky quartz, obviously. Let's go 2,000. At 19, I have to have 2 to advance Heritage Live, so come back in. Our fluorite on smoky quartz out of Teller County, Colorado, another typical locality here. I need 2,000 Heritage Live, or it will fall into the post-auction buys, and there's no guarantee that you will take it home from there. Say 2,000 Heritage Live, advance us, or I'll say fair warning, last chance, unless I see 2,000. All right, this one will be available as a post-auction buy. Lot 53, what do we have?
We need 2,500.
Come in at 2,500 Heritage Live. Let's advance to 2,500. We have our scolecite out of Maharashtra, India, looking for 25. Come back in at 2,500 to advance us. Extremely showy, large cabinet specimen here. Go for 2,500. Looking for 25 next. Heritage Live, it has to be 25 advance. Formation is dominated by this massive shimmering snowball-like cluster here. Great terminations on these crystals. I need 25 to advance Heritage Live. Don't miss out on this example. You need 25 next. Come back in, advance us, or unless I see it, I will say, fair warning, last chance Heritage Live. All right, this will be available as a post-auction buy. Lot 54, what do we have?
We need 750.
750 is bid, go for 8. 750 looking for 8 next. Say 800 Heritage Live, let's advance. We have our Morganite and Aquamarine. 775 on the cut, who will say 800? 775 with you online, I need 800 next. Let's advance, it has to be 8. We're on that cut. This is of course out of the Shigar district in Pakistan. Beautiful find here, and these blends are such unusual finds. Rarely are they seen in crystals this dramatic and nicely formed. Fantastic example. So come back in at 8, and 800 we have, go 850. 800 still with you online. 850 go for 9. 850 you still have it Heritage Live. 900 say 950 next. 900 looking for 950 to advance. Let's come back in. Great double terminations on these crystals, and also formerly from the McCormick collection. Let's make it 950. 900, 950 is next. If you have that cut, let's use it. Let's advance to 925. At 900, still with you online. I need 950 to continue Heritage Live, or I can sell it at 900 if you're absolutely sure. Fair warning at 900 Heritage Live.
7117.
7117, thank you. Lot 55, what do we have?
2,500.
2,500, go 26, 25 starting off on that cut Heritage Live. Let's go to 2,600. Let's advance. We have our Savarite out of the Marilani Hills in Tanzania at 25, bid 26 next. We're on that cut bid, 26, 28 ahead of you. Will you say 3,000? Heritage Live, come back in at 3. So with my advanced bidder at 28, I need 3,000 to continue. 3,032 still with me. Will you say 34? Heritage Live, come back in at 3,400. At 32, 34 is next. I would accept that cut to 33. But take us to 34 Heritage Live. There we are, 34 and 36 still with me. Let's give it one more. Let's try 3,800. Let's advance. Really substantial find here, being located in only 2 places around the world. This specimen is, of course, from the Marilani Hills, and it has the coloring that we expect from there. That stunning green hue and that transparency to the crystals. I need 42. 4,000 I have. I need 42 next. Heritage Live still with my advanced bidder. It's still against you live online. So let's give it one more. Let's say 4,200, or that cut at 41. With my advanced bidder, they knew what they wanted, Heritage Live. So come back in, fight for this one, take us to 42. Let's advance for our Savarite out of Tanzania, or at 4,000. I can sell it to my advanced bidder, Heritage Live, unless you come back in, unless you get involved and show me 42 or that cut. Fair warning at 4,000. 4,000 to the internet. Lot 56. What do we have?
3,300.
3,300. Let's go 34. One more that we're starting off on that cut, Heritage Live. So jump back in, take us to 34. Let's advance. We have our native gold here out of course, El Dorado County, California, in the USA. At 3,300, bid 34 next. Heritage Live, don't let them cut you out, not even at the start. Let's say 34. Let's advance. Excuse me. There we go. At 33, 34 is next. Heritage Live, come back in at 34. Fantastic miniature size specimen here. Extremely vibrant yellow hues. Let's go for 34. At 33, still with my advanced bidder, and I can sell it to them, Heritage Live, unless you come back in at 34. Jump back in once more. I'll sell it at 33. Heritage Live. Fair warning. 3,300. My advanced bidder. Lot 57. What do we have?
We need 500.
Come in at 500. Heritage Live bid 500 to start us off. We have our copper out of White Pine Mine in Michigan, that classic locality, the largest source of copper within the United States. At 500 next. Heritage Live, come back in. Let's get involved. Bid 500.
500.
Let's advance. 500 with you online. Say 550. 500 looking for 550 next. Really excellent spinel twinning shown on some of the crystals here. Another piece formerly in the McCormick collection. I need 550 next, or that cut at 525. At 500, it's with you online. It will not be available later. It will sell today. So you've got to fight for it now, Heritage Live. Let's advance. Let's say 550. Take us there. Or I can sell it at 5 unless I see that advance. Fair warning. 500, Heritage Live.
7118.
7118. Thank you. Lot 58. What do we have?
We need 1,000.
Coming at 1,000, Heritage Live. I need 1,000 to start us off. We have our next Elbite specimen here from Minas Gerais, from Brazil. At 1,000, it's with you online. 1,100 now, say 12. 1,100 with you. Heritage Live, say 12. Robust single crystal example here. It's 159 grams. At 1,200, say 13. 1,200 has it online. I need 13 next. Heritage Live, let's advance. It's got that beautiful deep saturation, that rich gooseberry red coloring. At 1,250, I'm on the cut. I need 13 next. 1,250 has it. 13 comes in. Let's say 14. 1,400. Let's make it 15. Heritage Live. Let's advance once more. Fabulous example. It's that high quality Elbite that we're used to seeing out of this famous locality. Say 16 next. At 15. Go for 16. Heritage Live. Let's give it one more. Still with you online. Needs 1,600 to advance. Or that cut if you're feeling brave, but I think let's go for 16 instead. 16, there it is. Say 17. It's 1,600, bid 1,700. Heritage Live. Let's advance once more. 1,700, go 18. 17, 18 is next. Heritage Live. Come back in at 1,800. At 17, still with you online. 18, go for 19. 1,800. Jump back in at 19, Heritage Live. That beautiful Elbite glassy luster with that sharp
19.
flat termination on the top. 1,900, who will say 2,000. 2,000, Heritage Live, say 22. 2,000, looking for 2,200 next. Come back in, Heritage Live. Let's advance to 22. Jump back into 2,200, or I would accept that cut at 21 or 2,000. Unless I see that bid at 22, Heritage Live, I can sell it, and I will. Unless I see that advance. Fair warning at 2,021. Let's go 22. We're on the cut now at 2,100, Heritage Live. Don't let them cut you out. If that was you at 2,000, you know what to do. Let's jump back in. Take us to 22, and there it is, 2,200. Let's make it 24. 22, bid 24 next. Advance us, Heritage Live. Formerly in the McCormick collection. Beautiful Elbite out of Brazil. I need 24 next, Heritage Live, or I will say fair warning. If you're absolutely sure at 22... 2,200, 24 under the wire. Let's say 26, 2,400. Let's bid 26 next, Heritage Live. Don't miss out on this one. I need 26 to advance. Let's get those bids, and you don't want to risk missing out on this opportunity. I need 2,600 or that cut at 25. Heritage
26.
Live, give it one more. 2,600, say 28. 26 is bid. 28 is next. Let's advance. Out of that famous locality, Minas Gerais in Brazil. I need 28, Heritage Live. Let's give it one more, or I will sell here at 26. 2,600. We'll take it home.
7117.
7117. Thank you. Lot 59. What do we have?
500.
550.
500, 550, go 6. 550 is bid. 600, say 650. Come back in. 650, say 7. Our Rhodochrosite here from South Africa at 650. I need 700, 700, bid 750. Still with you online at 700. 750 is next. Let's advance. And some of the most desirable rhodochrosite specimens in the world are produced at this locality, and this specimen is no exception.
800.
750, 800, go 850 next. 800, 850, bid 9. 850, looking for 900. Heritage Live, come back in at 9. Unusual example, really tightly grouped, tall standing bouquets of rhodochrosite. Fantastic formation here. I need 900. At 850, bid 9. Come back in at 9, and I have 9. Say 950. 900, looking for 950 next. Heritage Live, let's advance. Go for 950. Another example from the McCormick collection. Let's say 950. Let's advance, or show me that cut. We'll say 925. Heritage Live at 900. Still with you online. 925 on the cut. We'll see if that's enough. Looking for 950 still. At 925, bid 950 next. Advance us once more. Don't let them cut you out. Heritage Live. 950. We'll say 1,000. 950, bid 1,000 next. Jump back in. Let's go 1,000. Heritage Live. This is the locality you're looking for if you were looking for top quality rhodochrosite. Let's say 1,000. At 950, I can sell it, but I want to see 1,000. Heritage Live. Let's advance. Come back in for one more, or I will sell at 950. Fair warning. 950. Heritage Live.
7113.
7113. Thank you. Lot 60. What do we have? 1,000 is bid. Let's make it 1,100. At 1,000, bid 11. We have our opal here out of Nevada. At 1,000, looking for 11 to advance. Heritage Live. It's with my advance bidder at 1,000. I need 11 next. Of course, opal, highly prized for that color shift. And this example has that 360-degree opalescence. Do not miss out. At 1,000, I need 11. Heritage Live, come back in at 1,100. I would accept that cut to 1,050 if you're feeling brave, but let's take it to 11. 1,000 has it with my advance bidder. Has to be 11, so come back in. Heritage Live, another beautiful example from the McCormick collection. Say 1,100. For a beautiful opal out of Nevada here in the USA. I need 1,100 or that cut, Heritage Live, or I can sell at 1,000, and I will. Fair warning, 1,000 to the internet. Then lot number 61 has been withdrawn, so we're moving right along to 62. What do we have?
1350.
2100.
Sorry.
Excellent. 2,100, looking for 22. 2,100 is bid. 22 is next. Heritage Live, come back in. We have our Stibnite sword formation here out of Wuning Mine in China. At 21, bid 22. Come back in at 2,200. It's on the cut at 21. It has to be 22 to advance. 22, say 24. 22, looking for 24, and I have that. Go 26. A massive Stibnite specimen here. An incredible find for the size and aesthetics. Let's get back in the game at 26. At 24, it's with you online. Heritage Live. 26 is next.
25.
We have that single perfectly terminated crystal.
26.
At 26 now, I need 28. 26, bid 28 next. Heritage Live has that sword shape here. That steely gray color sure helps bring that visual home. At 3,000 now, let's go 32. 3,000, looking for 32 next. Will we say 3,200, Heritage Live? Will we advance? Come back in at 3,200 or use that cut bid. We'll take it to 31. At 3,000, let's say 32. Another gorgeous example from the McCormick collection, pulled out of the earth in China. At 3,000, I need 32. Heritage Live, come back in for a Stibnite sword. Unless I see it, I can sell it at 3,000, and I will. Fair warning. 3,000. Heritage Live.
7119.
7119. Thank you. Lot 63. What do we have?
We need 750.
Coming at 750. Heritage Live. Let's go 750 to start us off. We have our amethyst skunk on calcite out of Artigas in Uruguay. At 750, I need 750 to advance. Heritage Live. So let's get involved. Really unusual crystallization here with a really striking overall aesthetic appeal. It's of course made that skunk amethyst. You have the stripe coming through. I need 750 to advance. Jump back in. Heritage Live. Show me 750. Let's get that bid in. It's a well-formed, sharp example, large cabinet piece, fluoresces beautifully. I need 750 to advance, or I will say fair warning, unless I see it, Heritage Live. If you're absolutely sure, last chance. All right, 750. There we are. Let's go 8. At 750, it's with you online, Heritage Live. It will not be available later. It will sell today. Let's say 800. Let's advance. Come back in at 8 or use that cut. We'll go to 775. At 750, still with you, Heritage Live. Come back in for 8. Take us there. Or at 750 with Heritage Live, I can sell it, and I absolutely will. Fair warning, it's 750. 750, Heritage Live.
7104.
7104. Thank you. That's 64. What do we have?
We need 8,000.
8,000.
8,000 is bid. Let's say 85. 8,000 looking for 85 next. We have our rhodochrosite out of Sweet Home Mine in Colorado. At 8,000, it's with it's with you, Heritage Live. Let's go 85 next. 8,000 online. I need 8,500 or that cut bid to advance. This mine, of course, Sweet Home Mine is considered to be the best source of rhodochrosite in the world. Some of the best examples coming out of there. And this has that highly desirable watermelon red color that we're looking for and beautifully formed rhombohedral crystals. I need 8,500 Heritage Live or that cut at 8,250 to advance. 85 it is. 9,000 answers. Let's say 95. 9,000 still with you, Heritage Live. Come back in at 95 next. And this was excavated from the famous crystal wall pocket in the 1990s. Fantastic example. It hits all the marks in size and color, everything you're looking for in rhodochrosite. 95, 10,000 now, let's say 11. Heritage Live, I know you agree with me. Let's make it 11,000. Online at 10,000. 11 is next. Let's advance, Heritage Live. Come back in at 11,000 or use that cut bid. I would accept it at 10,500. Heritage Live, still with you at 10. I can sell it there, but I want to see 11. Give it one more. Advance us. Beautiful Sweet Home Mine example. Fantastic rhodochrosite specimen. Give it one more, Heritage Live, or I will sell it 10,000. Fair warning. 10,000, Heritage Live.
7120.
7120. Thank you. Well, that's 65. What do we have?
510.
510. Let's go 520. No, 550. Yes, at 510, let's go 550, Heritage Live. It's with my advanced bidder here at 510. We're a little bit off increment, but let's go 550. I would still accept that cut to 525, but I recommend taking us all the way to 550, Heritage Live. Let's advance. We have an amethyst specimen out of South Korea, and we have 550 and 600. Say 650. 600 is bid, 650 is next. Another one of Nick's favorites, an exceptional cabinet-sized specimen. I need a cabinite. There you go. We're in mineral mode. At 600, I need 650 next. Heritage Live, let's advance.
650.
650, say 7. 650 still with you online. 700, bid 750. Jump back in. Immense, well-developed amethyst scepter terminations on this example. I need 750, and I have it. Let's go 8. 750, bidding 8. 800, say 850. 800 still with you online. 850 is next, Heritage Live. Come back in. Impressive size here. 10 by 9.8 centimeters. Goodness, let's go 8.5. 850. I won't make you go to 8,500 yet, Heritage Live. 850, say 9. 9, go 950. 900, looking for 950 to advance. Let's bid 950 next, Heritage Live. Let's give it one more. Fantastic example that comes from South Korea, which is just astounding. We don't usually see examples like this from that locality. I need 1,000 next. 950, you have it online. Let's go for 1,000, Heritage Live. Let's advance. And this particular locality ceased its mining operations. So the chances for new specimens to come to market, it's just not happening anymore. At 1,000, let's say 11. Come back in at 1,100. 1,000 with Heritage Live. Go for 11. Let's advance. I would accept that cut at 1,050. Or 1,000. I can sell 1,050 on the cut. Who will say 11? 1,050. Let's see if that's enough. Looking for 1,100 to advance. Heritage Live. What do we say to 1,100? We say yes. Let's go for 12. 1,100 bid 12. Will we say 1,200? Heritage Live. Will we advance? Our amethyst out of South Korea. Come back in at 1,200. Give it one more, Heritage Live. Advance us to 12. Unless I see that bid, I will say fair warning here at 11. 1,100, Heritage Live.
7107.
7107, thank you. At 66, what do we have?
1,050.
1,050, 1,100, 1,200. Let's go 13. 1,200, looking for 13. 13, 1,400, say 15. 14 has it with my advanced bidder. This is our malachite specimen out of Mashamba West Mine in the Congo at 1,400. Looking for 15 next, and we have it. And 16 ahead of you, say 17. 1,600 is bid, looking for 17 next. Breathtaking specimen here. Every side of this piece is dominated by a well-formed example of that dark green malachite. Let's come back in at 1,900, and I have it 2,000 ahead of you.
21.
21 on the cut, 22 with me. Let's say 24. At 2,200, it's still with my advanced bidder, Heritage Live. I need 24 next. Come back in at 2,400. I can sell it to my advanced bidder, Heritage Live. It's against you all online. So let's say 2,400. Let's advance. If you have that cut bid left, I would still accept it at 23. At 2,200 for a malachite out of the Congo, I need 24, Heritage Live. But unless I see it, I will say fair warning here at 2200 to the internet. Lot 67, what do we have?
2,000.
2000 is bid. Let's go 22. 2000 looking for 22 next are azurite out of Sipon mine in Laos, which of course is a locality known for its high quality azurite specimens. Come back in at 22. At 2022 is next Heritage Live. It's with my advanced bidder. It's against you all live online. So let's get back in the game. Let's say 2200 or use that cut bid to advance us. Really unique formation here, kind of deviates from the more typical presentations, and we have this great cloud-like structure here. At 2000, say 22 next, Heritage Live, come back in at 2200 and advance us, or I will sell it to my advanced bidder at 2000. Fair warning, 2000 will take it home on the internet. Lot 68, what do we have?
4,100.
4100, let's say 42. 41 looking for 42 to advance Heritage Live. We're starting off on that cut. You know the drill. It's that free cut to you. Let's say 4200. Let's advance our Smithsonite example out of Kelly Mine in New Mexico here in the US. I need 42 next. At 4100, 42. Now let's say 44. 4200 back with you. Heritage Live, I need 4400 next. Great cabinet specimen here, complete all around those 360-degree views, and it has the locality signature robin's egg blue color. Stunning. I need 44 next. At 42, it's with you, Heritage Live, looking for 44 or that cut at 43 to advance. So let's come back in. Let's fight for this example. Heritage Live, say 4400, advance us. A massive specimen, and it was collected around 1957. Yes, around the time that this locality stopped its mining operations. So again, you're not getting a lot of examples coming out of that area. You're not going to see them on the market that often. So don't miss this opportunity. Take us to 4,400. At 42, I can sell it unless I see 44 or that cut at 43, Heritage Live. Fair warning at 42, 4,200.
7116.
7116, thank you. At 69, what do we have?
103.
103, let's say 110. 130, even better, go 140. 130 is bid, 140, go 150, and I have it go 160. 160 bid, 170 next. We have our copper included calcite out of Quincy Mine here in Michigan in the US. At 170 bid, 180 next. 180, say 190. 180, still with you online. I need 190 next, Heritage Live. Come back in. Of course, these copper included calcite specimens, they're some of the more sought after examples to come out of Quincy Mine. So at 200 now, let's go to 220. Don't miss out, Heritage Live. Bid 220. Let's
220.
advance. 220, say 240.
240.
240, go for 260. 240, 250 on the cut. Let's see if that'll do it. Sure won't. I've got 260 now. Make it 280. Heritage Live, come back in at 280. Let's advance. Jump back in. We have sharp double terminations on those calcite crystals with a really great luster. At 300, 320, say 340. 340, go 360. At 340, I need 360 next. Heritage Live, what will it be? Take us to 360. If you're feeling brave and you have that cut, we can use it, but I've got 360, go for 380, and there it is, say 4. 380, bid 400 next. Come back in, that copper included calcite specimen, say 400, Heritage Live. Let's advance. At 380, I want to see 400, Heritage Live. Give it one more or use that cut bid. Advance us to 390. 400 it is, say 420. 420, bid 440. At 420, 440 is next, Heritage Live. What do we say to 440? Let's advance. Bid 440. Give it one more, Heritage Live. At 420, I can sell it, but I want to see 440. Don't miss out. Or I'll say fair warning at 420. If you're absolutely sure, Heritage Live, last chance. 420, Heritage Live.
7108.
7108, thank you. Lot 70, what do we have?
500.
500 is bid, let's make it 550. We have our calcite stalactite out of Wenshan in China at 500, 550 is next. Come back in at 550, Heritage Live, let's advance. Such a unique formation on this specimen. We have a beautifully formed white calcite flower at the pinnacle of that tall standing stalactite. Come back in at 550. 500 has it. I need 550 to advance. It's with my advanced bidder. 550, 555, still with me and my advanced bidder. 600, Heritage Live, say 650. 600 looking for 650 next. Come back in at 650. Beautiful, complete all around with a 360-degree view ready for display. Let's go 650. With you online at 600, bid 650 next, or show me that cut. We'll go 625, Heritage Live. At 600, unless I see that advance to 650, I will say, fair warning, last chance at 600. 600 Heritage Live.
7121.
7121. Thank you. Lot 71. What do we have?
525.
525. Let's go 550. 525. Starting on that cut again, Heritage Live. Let's make it 550. Let's advance our sulfur uncalcite specimen from Sicily in Italy at 525. 550 is next. We're on the cut. It has to be 550 to advance. So don't let them cut you out, Heritage Live. Take us to 550. This specimen has 3 beautifully formed sulfur crystals with that characteristic intense yellow color. Let's go for 550. 525 has it. With my advanced bidder, it's against you live online. So let's come back in, Heritage Live. Let's say 550. Let's get involved. At 525 on the cut, I can sell it, but I want to see 550, Heritage Live. Don't miss out. Let's jump back in, and it does fluoresce a beautiful light pink under UV light. At 525, I need 550 next. Heritage Live, let's give it one more, or I can sell to my advanced bidder at 525 on the cut. 525 to the internet. Lot 72. What do we have?
1500.
1500. Let's say 16. 15, looking for 1600 next. Heritage Live, let's come back in at 16. A beautiful Tanzanite example, another one out of the Marilani Hills in Tanzania at 1500 with my advanced bidder once more. So it's against you still online, Heritage Live. Let's get back in the game. Let's get involved and go 1600. Let's advance. It's a highly desirable material in gemstone form, and even more so as a crystal, as we see here at 1500. I need 16 to advance. So come back in, Heritage Live, say 1600. Another large specimen, nearly 6 centimeters tall. Excellent saturation, fantastic wedge shape formation as well. I need 1600. At 15 with my advanced bidder, I can sell it there, but I want to see 16, Heritage Live. Come back in, get that bid in at 1600, or it will be fair warning at 15. 1500. We'll take it home to our internet buyer. Lot 73. What do we have?
We need 600.
Looking for 600 to start us off, Heritage Live. Let's jump in at 600 and 6 I have. 650, go 7. 650 with you online, Heritage Live. I need 700 for our rutile and quartz from Brazil at 700 now. Go 750 next. Come back in at 750. Let's advance. I would accept that cut, but we've got 750. Go for 8. 750 looking for 800 next. And of course, this is one of the most desirable inclusion specimens here, that rutile and quartz. Beautiful bright streaks of gold that shine through the transparency of the quartz. It looks like a sunburst. At 800, 850 is next, and I have it say 9. 850 still with you, Heritage Live. Let's go for 900. Let's advance. It's stunning. It looks like it's lit from within, and I've got 900. Well, we say 950. 900 is bid. I need 950 next, Heritage Live. Let's give it one more. Take it to 950. Advance us. Jump back in. 950. Who will say 1,000? 950 looking for 1,000 next, Heritage Live. Let's advance. At 950, go for 1,000 or use that cut bid. Advance us to 975. At 950, I can sell it, but I want to see 1,000, Heritage Live. Come back in. That perfect size. It's not too big, not too small, perfectly balanced, ready for display. Say 1,000, or I will sell it at 950, Heritage Live. Fair warning, 975 on the cut. Who will say 1,000? 975. Let's see if that'll do it. 1,000 comes in, say 1,100. 1,000 bid 11. Heritage Live, don't miss out. You've come this far, say 1,100. Let's advance. Such a sought-after combination here, that rutile and quartz. Beautiful example here. I need 1,100, Heritage Live. Unless I see that advance, unless you get that bid in at 1,100, I will say fair warning here at 1,000. 1,000, we'll take it home.
7103.
7103, thank you. 174, what do we have?
We need 500.
Come in at 500, Heritage Live. Let's advance. I need 500 to start us off. We have our Herkimer style quartz specimen, stunningly transparent, that doubly terminated crystal formation here. No wonder people thought it was diamonds when they first saw it. Those Herkimer diamonds. Let's go 500, Heritage Live. Let's advance. Certainly beautiful in its own right. A great cabinet size specimen. Let's go for 500, Heritage Live. Let's advance. Has to be 500 to continue. So come back in at 5 for Herkimer style quartz. Go for 500, Heritage Live. Get that bid in. Talk to me at 500. 500, say 550. 500 is with you, Heritage Live. 550 is next. It will not be available later. It will sell today. So come back in at 550 or use that cut. Advances to 525. Still with you online, Heritage Live at 500. Need to see that advance at 550 to continue. Unless I see it, I will say fair warning here at 500. 500, Heritage Live.
7107.
7107, thank you. Lot 75, what do we have?
We need 2,500.
looking for 2,500 to start us off. Heritage Live, let's jump back in. We have amethyst with calcite out of the Artigas department in Uruguay at 2,500. Come back in. Heritage Live, take us there. Let's advance. Beautiful example from the Artigas locality, of course, known for producing some of the largest and most deeply saturated examples of amethyst in the world. At 25, come back in. Heritage Live, take us there. Bid 2,500. Let's advance. And this is an immense sculptural piece. Beautiful formation. And the largest calcite crystals on this example reach a notable size of 11.9 centimeters. Ginormous. I need 25. Heritage Live. Let's advance. Show me 2,500. Or if you're absolutely sure, I will say, fair warning, last chance. All right, this will be available as a post-auction buy on HA.com. Lot 76, what do we have? 250, let's make it 260. Heritage Live, let's advance at 250. 260 is next. We're on that cut at 250. Once more, it's that free cut to you, Heritage Live. So let's jump back in and go to 260. We have our chrysocolla pseudomorph after malachite stalactites out of L'Etoile du Congo mine. And of course, the Congo. I need 260 and I have it. Go for 280. 260 is bid. 280 is next. 280, say 300. 280 looking for 3. Heritage Live, 300 bid 320.
320.
320, let's say 340, 330 on the cut. 340 is next. 330, we'll see if that cut is enough. If not, we've got 340 now, go 360. 340, 360 is next. Gorgeous example, this dramatic shade, these amorphic towers in that beautiful, rich teal. At 340, it's with you online. I need 360 to advance. Heritage Live, 350 on another cut. Let's see if that'll do it. I need 360. There's 360. Who will say 380? 360, still with you, Heritage Live. 380 is next. Will we advance to 380? Come back in. At 360, I can sell it, but I want to see 380, Heritage Live. Don't stop now. Let's advance. Say 380, or chrysocolla pseudomorph after malachite stalactites. I need 380 next, Heritage Live. Let's give it one more. Let's advance. Come back in at 380, or I will say, fair warning. Last chance at 360 if you're absolutely sure, Heritage Live. Fair warning. 360, we'll take it home.
7122.
7122, thank you. Lot 77, what do we have?
2,500.
Come in at 2,500. Heritage Live, let's jump in at 2,500 to start us off. We've got fluorite on sphalerite with barite out of Elmwood Mine in Tennessee. Looking for 2,500 to advance. Heritage Live, it has to be 25. So let's get involved. A large cabinet specimen here, that classic combo that we see out of the Elmwood Mine. Looking for 2,500 to advance. Let's jump back in at 25. Heritage Live, don't miss out on this opportunity to have an example from this famous American locality. Let's say 2,500. Jump back in. That fluorite on sphalerite. Little bits of barite in there. I need 2,500 Heritage Live. Need that advance. But unless I see it, I will say, fair warning, last chance, unless I see 25. All right, this one will be available as a post-auction buy on HA.com. Lot 78, what do we have?
We need 500.
Come in at 500 Heritage Live, looking for 500 to advance here. We have Spessartine Garnet on albite here out of Pakistan, looking for 500. Come back in at 5. Heritage Live, let's advance. Let's go 500. Beautiful example here. Each crystal is rich. It has that gemmy red color with accents with a subtle tinge of orange. It's like a sunset. I need 500 next. Come in at 5. Heritage Live, let's advance to 5. Great contrast in the specimen between the matrix and the crystals. I need 500 to advance. Has to be 500 Heritage Live. Unless you press that button and get that $500 bid in, I will say, fair warning, last chance. All right, this one will be available as a post-auction buy. Lot 79, what do we have?
We need 3,000.
Come in at 3,000. Heritage Live, let's go for 3,000. Let's advance. We have native copper here, of course, out of the Keweenaw Peninsula in Michigan. Looking for 3,000 to continue. Jump back in. This specimen weighs a stunning 140 pounds, and it stands at over 50 centimeters. Fantastic example. Go for 3,000 Heritage Live. Let's advance. This is a display specimen if there ever was one. It has everything you can ask for in a native copper specimen. The right colors, the right dynamic form, and the right scientific context. I need 3,000 to advance. Let's come back in at 3, Heritage Live. Don't miss out. If you're looking for the right native copper specimen to add to your collection, this is the one. I need 3,000 to continue, Heritage Live. So let's come back in at 3. Let's advance. But unless I see that 3,000 Heritage Live, I will say, fair warning, last chance. All right, this one will be on HA.com as a post-auction buy. Lot 80, what do we have?
We need 5,000.
Come in at 5, Heritage Live. Jump in at 5,000. Let's advance. We have calcite on amethyst from Artigas in Uruguay. We need 5,000 to continue. Heritage Live. Let's get involved. Let's say 5,000. Calcite crystals are so large and unusually well formed on this specimen, the largest one reaching a whopping 14 centimeters. Let's go 5,000, Heritage Live. Come back in at 5. Let's advance. Also formerly in the Braga collection. We need 5,000 next, Heritage Live. Let's jump in. Show me 5,000. Get that bid in, Heritage Live. Beautiful frosted appearance on those calcites. It's a really sophisticated, high contrast appearance. Let's go for 5,000. Let's give it one more, Heritage Live. But unless I see that $5,000 bid, I will have to say, fair warning. If you're absolutely sure, Heritage Live, last chance. All right, this one will be available on ha.com. And remember, those are first come, first serve, those offers. So run over there quickly if you've missed anything today. Lot 81, what do we have?
We have 11,000.
11,000. I need 12. Come back in at 12. Looking for 12 to advance. Heritage Live, we have a beautiful citrine example out of Minas Gerais in Brazil. Come back in at 12,000. Looking for 12,000 to start us off. This example is everything you want in a quartz. Perfect euhedral crystal structure and termination. Beautiful, multiple terminations here. Actually, I need 12,000. Come back in at 12. Heritage Live, let's advance. Go for 12,000. The body of the crystal, it's beautifully transparent, beautiful, natural, soft golden color. Hue is original to the crystal. It's not been heated. I need 12,000. Let's come back in, Heritage Live. Don't miss this opportunity. Let's say 12,000. Let's advance for our citrine. Unless I see 12,000 exactly, Heritage Live, I will say fair warning. If you're absolutely sure you're going to risk it in the post-auction buys, fair warning. All right, this will be available on ha.com. Lot 82, what do we have?
We need 750.
Come in at 750. Let's go 750 to start us off, Heritage Live. We have our calcite and selatonite out of Brazil. Looking for 750 to start us off. Let's bid 750 next, Heritage Live. This specimen is exceptionally showy. It's a huge spray of defined calcite scalenohedra here at 750. Come back in, Heritage Live. Let's advance. Let's get involved. Go for 750. Come back in. It also has a beautiful glow, that hot pink under UV at 750. I need that bid, Heritage Live. Don't miss out. Unless I see 750 exactly, I will say fair warning. Last chance, Heritage Live. All right, this will be on ha.com as a post-auction buy. Lot 83, what do we have?
We have 125.
I have 125. Let's go 130. 125, looking for 130 next. Let's advance. Our fluorite out of Shamar Bakur, Pakistan, another locality that produces some of the world's most extraordinary pink fluorite specimens, like this one here. 160, go 170. 160, looking for 170 next. Heritage Live, 170, 180 with me. Let's say 190.
190.
200.
We're at 200 now. Let's say 220. 200, looking for 220 to advance. As I said, that beautiful pink tonality here. And we have that single immense, heavily etched crystal. Beautiful example at 240 now. 260 is next. Heritage Live. Well, we say 260. We say 250. And I've got 257 with my advanced bidder. Let's go 260. At 257, 260, there it is. Who will say 280? At 260, 280 is next. Heritage Live, let's advance. Let's come back in that rich reddish pink color that we expect out of this locality. Come back in at 280, Heritage Live. If you still have a cut, we can take it, but I've got 280, say 3. 280, looking for 300 next. Let's advance. Come back in at 3. And this specimen is larger than many of the other fluorites to come from the locality, so don't miss out. At 280, say 3, Heritage Live. Let's advance. Go for 300. At 280, I can sell it, but I want to see 3, Heritage Live. I want you to have this opportunity. Say 300 or use that cut if you still have one left. We'll go to 290. Or I will say, fair warning, if you're absolutely sure. Last chance at 280. 280, Heritage Live.
7123.
7123. Thank you. Lot 84. What do we have?
430.
430, 440, 460. Let's go 480. 460 is bid. It's with my advanced bidder. It's against you online, Heritage Live. 480, 500 still with me. Let's say 550 for our diaptase out of the Kaukaveld Plateau in Namibia. At 550, 600 still with me. Let's go for 650, Heritage Live. Let's advance. At 600, 650, 700 with me. Who will say 750? 750, but a prior 750, 800, Heritage Live. Go 850 next. Let's advance. And of course, Namibia, home to the finest diaptase specimens. And this is no exception. 850, need 900 next. 900, go 950. Let's advance. Heritage Live. And the largest crystal on this example is a stunning 3.5 centimeters in length. Exceptional for this species. At 1,000 now, I need 11. 1,000 bid 11 next. Heritage Live, come back in at 1,100. Let's advance. Beautiful, aesthetically pleasing example, especially so. I need 1,100 next. 1,000 still with you online. Heritage Live, it has to be 11 to advance. So let's go there or use that cut. I would accept it at 1,050, but unless I see it Heritage Live, I will say fair warning with you at 1,000. 1,000, we'll take it home.
7124.
7124, thank you. Lot 85, what do we have?
370.
370, let's go 380. 370, starting off on that cut once more. So let's say 380 Heritage Live. Let's get involved. We have our Venadonite out of Mibladen in Morocco. Come back in at 380. 370, it's with my advanced bidder. 380, 400, still with me. Let's say 420. 400, looking for 420, and I have it. 440 with my advanced bidder, still looking for 460 next. And of course, another typical locality for the best Venadonite crystals that you can find in the world. Let's go 500 next. At 480, it's still with my advanced bidder. I need 500 from you, Heritage Live. 500, 505, still with me. Will we say 550, Heritage Live? Let's advance. At 505 with my advanced bidder, it's against you live online. Let's say 550, and I have it. Go for 6. 550 bid 6 next. Jump back in. At 6, 600, go 650. Come back in. Let's say 650. Beautiful, sharply formed hexagonal crystals here. They have that deep blood red color. We love that here, obviously. Let's go 700. At 650, bid 7. Heritage Live, come back in at 7, and I have 700. Who will say 750? 700, looking for 750 next. Also that beautiful metallic shine. 750. Let's say 800. 750, bid 8. We'll say 800. Heritage Live, let's advance. Come back in for our Venadonite. I need 800 or that cut to advance. If you still have one left, Heritage Live, take us there. Say 800 or it's 750. I will say fair warning. Last chance at 750. 750 Heritage Live.
7113.
7113. Thank you. Lot 86. What do we have?
34.
34. Let's go 36. 34 bid 36 next. Heritage Live. Let's advance. Go 36. 36. 38 with me. Say 40. 38 bid 40. Come back and we have Adamite here from Ojuela Mine in Mexico at 40. 42. Now go 44. 42 has it. I need 44 next. This is, of course, one of the most famous and historic localities in all of Mexico. Records there date back to the late 1500s. At 48. 50. Let's say 55. 50 with my advanced bidder. It's against you online. Heritage Live. Let's say 55. 55. 60. Go 65. It's 60. Looking for 65 next. Come back in. 65. 70. Still with me. Say 75. Jump back in. Heritage Live. Let's advance. 75. 80. Still with my advanced bidder. Let's go for 85. And of course, this example does exhibit that classic pinwheel habit with those tiny wedge-shaped crystals that are just bunched together. And it gives that bright, shimmering exterior, that rounded shape, stunning. At 120 now, I need 130, 120, bid 130 next. It's with my advanced bidder at 120, 130, 140, let's say 150. 140 has it. 150 is next. Heritage Live. Let's advance. And I have 150, go 160. 150, still with you online. Bid 160 next for our Adamite. And I have it. Go 170. 170, bid 180. 170. 180 is next. Heritage Live. What do we say to 180? Let's advance. 180, go 190. 180 is bid. 190 is next. That beautiful pairing of that chartreuse green and the rich orange matrix. Let's go 190 Heritage Live. Let's give it one more. You've come this far.
190.
Why not? 190, say 200. 200, bid 220. 200 still with you online. 220 is next. Heritage Live. Let's advance. Let's say 220. If you have that cut and you're feeling brave, I would accept it at 210. But let's go to 220 Heritage Live. Let's advance. Or at 200. Unless I see that bid, Heritage Live, unless you press that button, I'll say fair warning here at 200. 200, 210 under the wire. Let's see if that's enough. Looking for 220 still.
220.
220 comes back in. Let's make it 240. At 220, I need 240 Heritage Live. Let's advance. Give it one more. Go to 240. Or I will say fair warning, maybe for the last time at 220. 220 Heritage Live.
7103.
7103. Thank you. Lot 87. What do we have?
600.
600 go 650. 600 looking for 650 to advance. We have our Japan Law twin quartz here out of the Mansa district in Zambia. I need 650 next. Heritage Live 650 bid 7. 650 with you online. 700 is next. Jump back in. That beautiful twinning shape, that reflected symmetry across the center of the specimen. At 700 now. Looking for 750 next. Heritage Live. Will you say 750? We've got 725 on the cut. Still looking for 750. 750 comes back in, say 8.
Sucks, 800.
800, go 850. 800, say 850. Heritage Live, let's advance. And this is natural citrine. It has not been treated with heat. I need 850 to advance. Jump back in, Heritage Live, or use that cut. I would accept it at 825, but I've got 850. Let's say 9. 850, 900 now, say 950. 950, let's go 1,000. 950, still with you online. 1,000 now, say 1,100. 1,000 is bid. Let's make it 11. 11, say 12. 11 has it. 12 is next. Heritage Live, come back in. 1,200. Let's go 13. And this is formerly in the Rock Courier collection. He acquired this in 2010. And this is one of the best examples in this size class. There's been nothing even close to this since that acquisition in 2010, and no citrine twins from any other locality. Heritage Live. So don't miss this opportunity. I'm at 1,350 on the cut. Let's say 1,400. At 1,350, 1,400 answers. Who will say 15? Heritage Live, still with you online at 14. Let's go for 15. Let's advance. Come back in. 1,450 on another cut. 1,500 answers. Bid 16.
16.
16, go for 17. 16, make it 17. Heritage Live, go for 1,700. You've come this far. Don't give up just yet. Let's say 1,700. Let's advance. Fantastic example. Top of the market example. 1,700. Go for 18. 18, bid 19. 1,800. Say 19. Heritage Live. Say one more. Let's advance. Come back into 1,900. Don't miss this opportunity. Heritage Live. 1,900. Go for 2. 1,900. 2,000 is next. Heritage Live. Let's bid 2,000. I would accept that cut at 1,950, but unless I see it, Heritage Live, 2,000. Let's go 22. 2,000. Looking for 22 next. Heritage Live. You know what to do. That wonderful heart-shaped formation here. As a result of that twinning, I need 22, or that cut at 21. Heritage Live. Will you give it one more, or will I say fair warning here at 2,000? 22. Let's bid 24. 22. Looking for 24 next. Heritage Live. Come back in. I know you have one more left in you. Let's make it 2,400. Heritage Live. Fight for this one. Exceptional opportunity. As I said, this is thought to be, for the size, the condition, the color, the balance, and the overall form, this is one of the best in its size class. Let's make it 2,400. Heritage Live, or I will say fair warning once more at 22. 2,200. We'll take it home.
7107.
7107. Congratulations. Lot 88. What do we have?
1050.
1,050. Let's say 11. 1,050. I need 1,100 next. We have our Sanidine here out of Itronge in Madagascar, looking for 1,100 next. We're starting off on that cut. Heritage Live at 1,050. Has to be 11 to advance. So let's go there. Let's make it 1,100. 1,100. 12 ahead of you with my advanced bidder. Let's say 13. At 12, looking for 13 next. Of course, Sanidine, the high temperature form of feldspar, and we have that typical crystallization with its transparent gemmy crystals. And this example really showcases that. At 13, 1,400 now, say 15. 1,400 with my advanced bidder. It's against you online, Heritage Live. So let's come back in. Let's say 1,500. Let's advance. You know the drill. I would also accept that cut bid at 1,450, but I've got 15, 16 now, say 17. 1,600. Still with my advanced bidder. It's still against you live online, Heritage Live. So let's get involved once more. Let's say 1,700. At 16, I can sell it, but I want to see 17, Heritage Live. Jump back in at 1,700. Come back in. We have that beautiful, intense coloring. If you light it from underneath or from behind, it's even more stunning. Let's say 1,700, Heritage Live, or I'll say fair warning at 1,600. 1,600 to my advanced bidder. Lot 89, what do we have?
110.
110. Let's go 120. 110, looking for 120 next. We have our sphalerite and quartz out of Patch Mine in Colorado. 120, 130 with me still. Let's say 140. 130, looking for 140 next. Heritage Live, let's advance to 140. Beautiful example, that tetrahedral habit of the sphalerite and the spine texture. These are all hallmarks of this obscure but old mine here, Patch Mine out of Colorado. At 150, still with me. 155 on the cut. 160 with my advanced bidder, who will say 170. 160 I have. 170 is next, Heritage Live. Let's come back in. 170, 180, say 190. 180. Still with that advanced bidder, they know what they wanted. 190, 200. Heritage Live, get involved once more. Let's say 220. 200, looking for 220 next. And most of the mining in this area took place before World War II. And as such, much of the material floating around is quite old, as is this example. I need 260, 280 now. Let's say 300. 280 bid 3. Heritage Live, let's jump back into 300. At 280, 300, 320, who will say 340? At 320, 340 is next. Let's jump back in. That beautiful specimen, beautiful crystallization, all in fantastic shape at that small size. The condition and aesthetics go such a long way, and this has all of that in spades. At 320, I need 340 next, Heritage Live. Let's come back in at 340, or show me that cut bid. We'll advance to 330. At 320, still with my advance bidder, still against you, Heritage Live. Unless I see that 340 or you use that cut, I will say fair warning here at 320. 320 to my advance bidder. Lot 90, what do we have?
155.
155, let's say 160, 160, 170 with me, let's say 180. At 170, 180 is next, 180, 190, still with my advanced bidder, who will say 200. We have our Brocantite on Chalcedony and Chrysocolla out of Los Azules mine in Chile at 220 with my advanced bidder, 240 Heritage Live, who will say 260. 240 looking for 260 next. A really stunning and unusual combination in all regards here. We have the matrix wrapped in that cyan blue translucent layers of chalcedony. Beautiful deep pearlescent effect overall. Heritage Live, don't miss out. Let's say 260. Let's advance. At 240, I can sell it, but I want to see 260 or that cut bid at 250. At 240, Heritage Live, let's give it one more. Take us to 260. Let's advance. Stunning, ready for display, an attention-grabbing piece for sure. Say 260 Heritage Live, give it one more, or I will say fair warning, last chance at 240, 200, 250 under the wire, who will say 260. 250 on the cut with you, Heritage Live, looking for 260, and there it is, will you say 280? 260 Heritage Live, make it 280, let's advance. Come back in at 260. As I said, I can sell it, but I want to see 280 Heritage Live. Don't miss this opportunity. Say 280. Advance us once more. You come this far. Bid 280 Heritage Live, or it's fair warning at 260. 280 now. Say 300. 280 bid 3. If that was you at 260, you know what to do. Let's come back in. Let's go for 300. Don't let them beat you out now. 300. Say 320. 300 looking for 320 next. Heritage Live. That Brocantite on Chalcedony and Chrysocolla. I need 320 to advance. Or that cut of 310 Heritage Live. But unless I see it, I will say fair warning at 300. 300 Heritage Live.
7125.
7125. Thank you. And with that, I hand you back over to Miss Sophie to take you through the end of the sale. Thank you so much and good luck.
All right, thanks, Peyton. I'm picking up now at lot number 91. We have an aragonite with azurite from Afghanistan, and we're opening the bidding at 310. 310 asking 320. Heritage Live 320 is the advance. 310 against you all. It's 320 with you. Heritage Live 320, 340. Let's go 360. It's 340 against you, 360 to you now. Heritage Live, come back in at 360. Yes, 380, but 380 against you. Try again at 400. Heritage Live 380 bid 4. I need your 400. 400 is the advance. Heritage Live. 400, there it is. 410. Come back in. Heritage Live 420. It's on the cut bid against you, asking 420. 420. You have the bid. The book is out. It's all you, Heritage Live. Bid now at 440. 440 is the advance. 440, yes. 460 now. Heritage Live. This is an unusual combination. We've got the cavities of the matrix crystallized with parallel clusters of prismatic, truncated aragonite crystals. Heritage Live, come back in at 500. 480 is bid, asking 5. 500 is the advance. Of course, the azurite, all that electric blue that stands out from the light-colored host rock. Heritage Live, I need your 500. 500 is the advance now. 480 is bid. It's with you, Heritage Live. Do I have 500 to advance? 500 fair warning. All bids in. 490, another cut bid. 500, there it is. Let's go 550. 5 asking 550 now. Come back in at 550. 550, yes. Go 600. It's 550 asking 6. I need your 600, Heritage Live. 550 bid 6. Come back in for 600. 550 asking 6. 600 is the advance fair warning. All bids in now from Heritage Live. Last chance. 550.
7113.
7113. Lot number 92. Erythrite on quartz. We're opening the bidding.
34.
34, 36, 38 against you. Heritage Live, try again. 42 against you.
44.
There it is, Heritage Live.
48.
Let's catch up with the bidding.
55.
60,
65.
70,
75.
The book is still against you, Heritage Live. Keep going.
5.
100,
110.
120,
Heritage Live
30.
140,
150.
from Morocco. This is a deep
170.
rosy maroon color that plays very nicely with the vitreous and highly
200.
transparent quality of the crystals themselves. Heritage Live, come back in with a bid at 220. 220, there it is. Go 240. 240 now, Heritage Live, 230. I'll take that. I'm asking 240. Come back in, Heritage Live, with your bid at 240. 260 to you now. It's 240. I'm asking 260. 260. Let's go 280. 280 is the advance. Heritage Live. 260 bid 280. Come back in, Heritage Live. I need your bid at 280. 280 is the advance here, Heritage Live. 280, yes, 300. Let's take it to 300 now. Bid now at 300 to you, Heritage Live. Come back in with your bid at 300. Round us up, Heritage Live. Thank you. Let's go 320. 300, asking 320 now. Heritage Live, the bid is with you at 3, asking 320 to advance. Come back in now at 320. All bids in and fair warning at 320. 320, yes, 340 to you. Heritage Live, come back in at 340. 340 is the next bid, Heritage Live. 320 bid 340. 340 to you. All bids in. Last chance at 340. 320.
7103.
7103. Lot number 93, my apologies, is rhodochrosite and quartz, and we're opening the bidding.
we need 1,000,
1,000. Heritage Live bid now at 1,000. Come back in at 1,000 now. Heritage Live. Rhodochrosite was actually first discovered at the Kavnik mine. Heritage Live, I need your bid at 1,000. This is where this hails from, the Kavnik mine in Romania. I need your bid at 3, Heritage Live. The Kavnik mine is a historic mine, one of the most famous in Romania as far as mineral collecting community is concerned. The rhodochrosite and combination specimens in general from this locality are well known. Heritage Live, I need your bid now at 1,000. 1,000 for the rhodochrosite and quartz from the Kavnik mine, where they first discovered rhodochrosite in Romania. Fair warning, all bids in. 1,000. And no, this is a post-auction buy. My apologies. HA.com. Lot number 94, we've got a tourmaline from Minas Gerais. We're opening the bidding.
500,
500, 550, yes, 600 to you, Heritage Live. 550 asking 600 now. It's a lovely large pink stone here, Heritage Live. Not often you find tourmaline crystals this wide. Heritage Live, come back in with a bid at 600. 550 asking 600 now, Heritage Live. The size of this crystal is over 6 centimeters, which is actually nearly equal to its height, giving it that sort of beer can shape. Heritage Live, come back in at 600. 550 asking 600 to advance now. 550 goes 6, come back in. Fair warning, last chance at 600. 550,
I have a delayed bid.
delayed bid.
575.
575 with the delayed bid. Heritage Live on the cut bid now at 575 goes 600. There's my 6 goes 650 now. 6 asking 650. 650 Heritage Live, come back in for the Brazilian tourmaline. I need your bid at 650. 6 asking 650 Heritage Live, all bids in now. And fair warning, last chance. 650.
650.
650. We got a bid at 650. Go 7. 7 is bid. Let's go 750 Heritage Live. Bids coming in at the last second. 7 asking 750. Come back in at 750. You have the bid, Heritage Live. I need your advance to 750. All bids in now. Fair warning. Last chance. 750. Heritage Live. Are you sure? 700.
7126.
7126. Lot number 95, a boulder opal from my home state, actually. This is from the Koroit Opal Field in Paru Shire, Queensland, Australia. We're opening the bidding.
500,
500, the stones of my people. 500 asking 550. Heritage Live, 550 is the advance now. Bid now at 550. Australia, of course, is known for its opals. This is a well-known opal field. The polished face of this boulder opal reveals a spider web of intense opal inclusions. Heritage Live, come back in with a bid at 550. 550, fair warning. All bids in. Last chance at 550. 500 to our book bidder. Lot number 96 are an Arsenian pyromorphite, and we're going to open the bidding here.
78,
78, go 80, Heritage Live, come back in with a bid at 80. 80 is the advance. 78 against you asking 80. Heritage Live, this is presumed from the Bunker Hill mine in Idaho in the United States. And this one has formed as a single plane of druzy pyramorphite that has curled in on itself. And it sort of looks a little bit like a cow's ear. The deep burnt orange color of the pyramorphite comes from the arsenic present in the crystal structure. But again, this is stable. You're not going to get arsenic poisoning if you touch this mineral. You're totally fine. It's incredibly beautiful with that curved shape, like similar to a calf's ear. We're at 220, asking 240. Heritage Live, come back in at 240. 220 bid 240. Heritage Live, the bid is with you at 220. Do I have 240? Fair warning. 230 with the cut bid. Yes, 240 is next. Heritage Live, 230 bid 240. 240 to you, Heritage Live, come back in with a bid at 240. 230 with the cut bid, 240. Yes, Heritage Live, try again at 260. 240 asking 260. Heritage Live, come back in at 260. You have the bid at 240, Heritage Live. I need your advance to 260. 260 is the advance. Fair warning. Last chance. 240.
7108.
7108. Lot number 97, we have an almandine garnet. We're opening the bidding at 210, 340, 360 Heritage Live. This is from Austria, which is famous for its almandine garnets. This has beautiful large crystal cubes set atop of the matrix. Heritage Live, 360. Yes, 380 is bid. 400 now. 400 Heritage Live. This is almandine is an iron-rich species of the garnet group. And the alpine examples are particularly large and fine, and that's what we have here. Heritage Live, 440 now to 420 is bid, asking 440. 440 Heritage Live. The single almandine is embedded in a metallic gray-green over host rock. Heritage Live, I need 480. 480 is the advance now. 460 bid 480. Come back in at 480 Heritage Live. Bid now at 480 or fair warning. All bids in from Heritage Live, 480, yes, and 500. Let's go 550. 500 with you, Heritage Live. Bid now at 550. The bid is with you at 5. Come back in at 550. 550 is the advance. 5 asking 550. All bids in. Fair warning. Last chance. 500.
7127.
7127. All right, lot number 98. Disclosite. We're opening the bidding.
240.
240, 260. Let's go 280. Heritage Live. Bid now at 280 from Namibia. The best examples of the disclosites are actually from Namibia. Heritage Live. 280 is the advance now. 260 bid 280. Come back in at 280. You have the bid Heritage Live. You have it at 260. Come back in at 280. 280. Fair warning 280. Yes, 300 Heritage Live. This natural formation sort of looks like plants in a fish tank that are just sort of staying upright with all of the leaves shooting off each one. Heritage Live, you're at 290, asking 300. Come back in for 3. 300 is the advance now. 290, go 3. I need your 300 Heritage Live. 290 bid 3. 3, there's my bid. 320 to you. 320, 340 Heritage Live. I need your bid at 340. 320 bid 340. Come back in Heritage Live. I need 340 from you. 340, there's my bid. Go 360. 340 asking 360 now, Heritage Live. You have the bid at 340 asking 360. 350, a cut bid. 360, top that cut bid, Heritage Live. Come back in at 360. 350 asking 360. 360 Heritage Live. All bids in. Fair warning. Last chance at 360. 350.
7128.
7128. Lot number 99, Epidote. We're opening the bidding.
72.
75, 80 Heritage Live. This hails from Pakistan. It has these crystals composing a palm-sized piece with a pseudo-hexagonal shape that's unusual for the species, but signature to this locale in Pakistan. Heritage Live, we're at 130. Come back in at 140. 140 is the advance. There's my bid. Go 150 now. 140 asking 150. Yes. 160. Come back in at 160. 160. 170 Heritage Live. Let's go 180. 190. 190 now Heritage Live. Substantial size crystals on this piece. Heritage Live, we're at 200 asking 220. 220, there's my bid. Go 240. 220 asking 240. Heritage Live 240. Let's ask you 260. 280. Try again, Heritage Live at 280. 280 to you now, Heritage Live. You have the bid at 260, asking 280. 280, yes, 300 now, Heritage Live. 300, go 320. 320 to you, Heritage Live. You have the bid at 300. I'm asking 320. Come back in, Heritage Live. I need your bid at 320. Now I need 340. Heritage Live 320, bid 340. 340 is the advance. Heritage Live, I need you to come back in at 340. 320, bid 340. You have the bid now, Heritage Live. I need you in at 340 or fair warning. All bids in now and last
330.
chance, 330. Another cut bid, Heritage Live. Finish off that cut bid at 340. 340 now, Heritage Live. You have the bid at 330. Do I have 340? 340 I do indeed. Let's go 360. 340, 360 to you. Heritage Live, I have you have 340. I'm asking 360. Come back in with a bid at 360 now, Heritage Live. 340, bid 360. 360, fair warning, 360, yes, 380 to you. Heritage Live, try again at 380. 360, bid 380. I need your 380, Heritage Live. 360, asking 380 now. All bids in. Fair warning. Last chance to bid at 380.
380.
And there's my bid. Let's go 400. Let's round up. Heritage Live, come back in at 400. 380, go 4. I need your 400, Heritage Live. You have the bid at 380. I'm asking 400 now. 400 is the advance. All bids in. 4 is bid. Let's go 420. 400 asking 420. Heritage Live with you at 400. I need your 420. 420 is the advance. It's 400 Heritage Live. 420 to you. I need your bid now at 420 Heritage Live. Fair warning. There it is. 420. Let's go 440. 440 to you now, Heritage Live. 420 asking 440. 440 to you, Heritage Live. 440 is the advance. Fair warning. All bids in. Last chance. Are you sure? 420.
7121.
7121. Lot number 100. We have a barrel variety aquamarine that's etched. We're opening the bidding. 360, go 380. Heritage Live 380 is the advance. Now, this particular crystal of aquamarine is completely gemmy and covered in deep etchings with no attached matrix. Heritage Live, I need your 380. 360 against you all. Come back in at 380. 380 now, Heritage Live. Bid now at 380. Fair warning. All bids in from Heritage Live and last chance.
380.
380, 400, 420 to you. Heritage Live. The book has it at 400, asking 420. 420, 440 against you. Try again. 480 against you. Try. 500 prior. You know what that means. Come back in now at 550. It's a tie, Heritage Live. I took the book bid at 500. Come back in at 550. 550 is the advance. 500 against you all. 550 to you, Heritage Live. 525, yes. You have the cut bid now. I need 550. 525, bid 550. Heritage Live, you have the bid at 525. I need your bid now at 550. 550 now, Heritage Live. Try again. Finish off that cut bid now at 550 or fair warning. All bids in and last chance at 550. 525.
7104.
7104. Well, number 101, we've got another fantastic piece of tourmaline here. We're opening the bidding
575.
at 575. Come back in at 600 Heritage Live. Top off that cut bid at 650. Go 700 Heritage Live. You can actually date these tourmalines by the color because they've been mining them for so long that the color sort of variations between dates. 950. Go 1,000 Heritage Live. 9,000 now. So this particular style of Cruzeiro tourmaline is indicative of old stock material, possibly from the 1970s and earlier, during the 1950s, after a long hiatus caused by the Second World War. The mine had reopened to produce tourmaline crystals. So that's an easy way to be able to date these crystals. Heritage Live, we're at 17, go 18. 1800 is the advance now. 17 bid 18. 1800 now, Heritage Live. An incredible piece of tourmaline from Minas Gerais in Brazil. 18 go 19. Heritage Live. Come back in now at 1900. 18 bid 19. I need your 1900 Heritage Live. 1900 to you now, Heritage Live. 19, yes, 2000. Come back in at 2000. 2000 is the advance. 19 asking 2. 2,000, there's my 2. Let's go 2,200 Heritage Live. You have the bid at 2,000, asking 2,200 to advance. 2 asking 22. 21 with the cut bid. 22 to you. Finish off that cut, Heritage Live. You're on the bid at 21, asking 22. 22 is the advance. Heritage Live, I need 22. Yes, 22, 24, Heritage Live. 22 is bid asking 24. 2400 to you. It's 22 asking 24. Heritage Live, come back in at 2400 now. All bids in. Fair warning to my Heritage Live. There it is, 24. 26, Heritage Live. You have the bid at 24. I need 26. 2600 is the advance. 24 bid 26. 2600 fair warning. All bids in and last chance. 2400.
7111.
7111. Lot number 102, we've got a Quran quartz. Oh, no, we're not. We have a Faden quartz from the Quran mine in Pakistan. My apologies. We're opening the bidding. 155, 160, 170, 180 to you, Heritage Live. Try again. 190 against you. Try again. Prior. 2200, 220, Heritage Live, 220 is the advance now, 2000 against you, 210 with your cut bid, 220 now, 220, there it is, go 240, Heritage Live, 240. The term Faden quartz refers to a tabular flat stack of crystals that are conjoined by a white thread-like inclusion that runs through the center of each crystal. Heritage Live, come back in at 280, 260 bid 280, 270, I'll take that, 280, there it is. Let's go 300 now, 280 asking 3. I need your 300. Heritage Live, 280 bid 3. 300 is the advance now. There's my 3. Let's go 320. 320 to you, Heritage Live, 340. I need your 340. You have the bid at 320, asking 340, still asking 340, Heritage Live. 330, 340 is bid 360 now. 340 asking 360. Come back in at 360. 340 Heritage Live, you have the bid. I need 360, 360. Let's go 380 now. There it is. Go 400. It's 380 I'm asking for. 4 is bid. Let's go 420. 400 asking 420 to advance. It's 4 bid 420. Heritage Live, come back in at 420. 400 is in, 410 or 420 is bid. 440 Heritage Live. 420 asking 440. 440 is bid. Let's go 460. 460 Heritage Live. 440 asking 460. 460 is the advance. 460 is bid. Let's go 480 Heritage Live. 480 now. 460 bid 480. I need your 480 Heritage Live. 460 asking 480. 460 is bid. Come back in at 480 Heritage Live. All bids in at 480. Fair warning. Last chance. 460.
7129.
7129. Lot number 103, sphalerite. We've got fluorite on sphalerite. We're opening the bidding
210.
at 210, asking 220. Heritage Live. This is from Tennessee, from the Elmwood mine. This is a great color fluorite. Elmwood in particular has intense shades of purple to deep violet and dramatically textured surfaces. And you can certainly see that in this specimen. There it is, 240 against you, Heritage Live. There's my bid, but 240 is against you. Try again at 260. 240 bid 260, Heritage Live. 240 is against you. 260 is the advance. There it is, but 280 is against you. Try again. I need your 300, Heritage Live. 280, go 3. 3 is bid, 320 against you. Try again at 340, Heritage Live. 320 against you, asking 340. I need your 340, Heritage Live. 320 is bid, asking 340. 340 to you, Heritage Live. All bids in at 340. Fair warning. And last chance. And 320 to our book bidder. Lot number 104, we have an aquamarine. This is a large tabular crystal shape. We're opening the bidding
100.
at 100, 110. Heritage Live asking 120. Come back in at 120 now. From the Sichuan area in China, we're at 130 is the advance. 120 bid 130. Heritage Live, come back in with a bid at 130. I'll take your 130 now. You're at 125 on the cut bid. Go 130, Heritage Live. This aquamarine has a modified hexagonal habit and typical associations of muscovite. We're at 130 asking 140. Heritage Live, come back in at 140. 130 with you, asking 140 to advance. Heritage Live 140, there's my bid. Let's go 150. 140 bid 150. 150 is bid. Let's go 160. 160 is next. Heritage Live, you have the bid at 150. Come back in at 160. 160 is bid. Let's go 170 now. 160 bid 170. Yes, 180 is the advance. 170 bid 180. Heritage Live, come back in with a bid at 180. 170 with you, Heritage Live. There's my 180. Let's go 190. 190 now, Heritage Live. You have the bid at 180. Go 190. 190 to you, Heritage Live. 180 bid 190.
190.
190 is bid, go 200. I need your 200 now, Heritage Live. 190 asking 2, I need your 200. 200 is the advance. 190, 200, there's my bid. Let's go 220, 220, go 240, Heritage Live. 220 asking 240, 240 is the advance. Bid 240, Heritage Live. You have the bid now at 220. I'm asking 240, 230. There's my cut bid. I'm still asking 240. 240 from you, Heritage Live. 240, there's my bid. Let's go 260. It's 240 asking 260, Heritage Live. 240 is bid. 260 is the advance. Come back in and bid with me at 260, Heritage Live. It's 240 bid 260. 260 is the advance. All bids in, and fair warning. Last chance, Heritage Live. 240.
Have delayed bid.
Oh, you have a delayed bid at 260. There it is. Let's go 280. It's 260 with the delayed bid, Heritage Live. Try again at 280. 280. There it is. Let's go 300. It's 280 bid 3. 300 now, Heritage Live. That's our advance. It's 280 bid 3. I need your 300, Heritage Live. Try again now at 300. All fair warning. All bids in from Heritage Live. Last chance. Are you sure at 300? 280.
7130.
7130. Lot number 105, we've got fluoride on quartz. We're opening the bidding
145.
at 145, 170. Let's go 180, Heritage Live. 170 is bid, 180 is next. All across the top of this specimen is sprinkled with petite, perfectly formed fluorite cubes. Heritage Live. 190 is bid, 200 now. 190 bid 2. 200 now, Heritage Live. 200, 220, 240. Like powdered sugar, Heritage Live. 250 goes 260. 260, Heritage Live. You have the bid at 250, asking 260. 260, let's go 280. 260 is bid. 280 to you now, Heritage Live. 280, let's go 300. 300 is the advance. 280, go 3, Heritage Live. 280 is bid, asking 300. Heritage Live, come back in with 300 or 300. There it is. Let's go 320 now. 3 is bid, asking 320. 320 to you, 320. 340. Heritage Live, try again now at 340. 320 bid 340. Heritage Live, you have the bid. I need 340 now from my Heritage Live bidders. 340 is the advance. All bids in now. Fair warning. Last chance. 340. 320.
7103.
7103. Lot number 106. We've got apophyllite, smoky calcite, and stillbite, and we're opening the bidding. $3.28, Heritage Live. This hails from India, an incredible combination specimen that shows the signature pairing of apophyllite and stillbite with less commonly associated calcite crystals. Heritage Live, keep the bidding going. We're at 50, go 55. 55 is next, Heritage Live. The bid is at 50, asking 55. 55 is the advance now, Heritage Live. You have the bid at 50. 55, there it is. 60, keep the bidding going, Heritage Live. The color of the calcite is unusual. The apophyllite in this piece are completely glassy, colorless, gem clear, and complete with near perfect pyramidal habit. Heritage Live, we're at 120, come back in at 130. 130 is the advance. Now there it is, 140, 150, 160, 170. Heritage Live, come back in at 170 now. 160 bid 170. Heritage Live, 170 is the advance. The calcite has an unusual smoky color, providing interesting contrast to the specimen. Heritage Live, you have the bid now at 160. I'm asking 170. Come back in at 170. Heritage Live, fair warning to you all. And last chance at 170. 160.
7131.
7131. Lot number 107. We're going to open the bidding on this, and then we're going to chat a little bit about it. We're going to open the bidding
92.
at 92, 95, 100 against you, Heritage Live. Lot number 107 is fluorite on shawl. This type of tourmaline is darker in color, and almost every side of this cabinet-sized specimen is covered in small but lustrous crystals of shawl. Heritage Live, we're at 190, 200, go 220 now. It's 220 to advance. Heritage Live, you have the bid at 2, asking 220, 240 to you. Come back in at 240. 240 now, Heritage Live. Signature to the locality, each crystal is deep, transparent green color and has a colorless zone that underlines the fluorite surface. Heritage Live, you have the bid at 280, go 3. 300 is bid, 320 is next. 320, Heritage Live, 3 is bid. This hails from Namibia. I need 340 now. 320 is bid, 340 to you. Come back in, Heritage Live. Try again now at 340. 320 bid, 340. 340 to you, Heritage Live. All bids in.
340.
340, yes, 360. Heritage Live, I need you to come back in at 360. The bid is with you at 340, 360 now. 360 is bid, go 380. 380 Heritage Live, 370, asking 380. Come back in now, try again. You're on the cut bid at 370, 380, yes, 400. I need your 400 Heritage Live. You have the bid at 380, go 4. 400 is the advance now. 380 bid 4, Heritage Live. I need your 400 or fair warning. All bids in. Last chance at 400. 380.
7103.
7103. Lot number 108. We have Pyrite. We're opening the bidding.
84.
84 Heritage Live. Let's keep the bidding going here. We're at 240. This is from the Navajún in Spain, region in Spain. This has perfect cubes with mirrored surfaces. This is an incredible specimen, Heritage Live. These cubes
260.
intermingling with each other, but still have those perfect sides. Heritage Live. This is absolutely beautiful. It actually looks like something from a sci-fi movie. Made in nature. Fascinating. 260, go 280. Heritage Live, 260. Bid now at 280. 280 is the advance. Heritage Live. Come back in now. Try again. 280, fair warning. All bids in and last chance. 260.
7130.
7130. Lot number 109, one of my favorite pieces in this sale is fluorite with calcite, and we're going to open the bidding
You need 1500.
at 15. 1500 is the advance. Heritage Live bid now at 15. This is from the Minerva #1 mine in Illinois. This is known for its color. This has a lot of red when it's backlit, and the red only happens when you perfect the blend of purple and yellow. Heritage Live. This is a breathtaking piece. It's got 3 layers of zoning, and they're all visible from each side of this specimen, Heritage Live. And of course, you can see it's been dotted with calcite. Heritage Live, I need your bid at 1500. 1500 is the advance. 1500 to you, Heritage Live. Are you sure? An incredible specimen from the Minerva mine in Illinois with this stunning red color. Bid now or fair warning. Last chance. And this will be a post-auction buy. Lot number 110, we've got Barite. This hails from China, and I'm going to open the bidding.
23.
23, Heritage
24.
Live, 24, 26. Let's keep that going. This is a spectacular landscape of thick, well-developed barite, free of any matrix, Heritage Live. Lovely formed crystals. We're at 38, 40. Let's go 42, Heritage Live. Keep that bidding going. This is sharply beveled. This has sharply beveled corners and a gemmy to translucent yellow-white color, all complete with a nice glossy sheen. Heritage Live from Sichuan, China. Come back in with a bid at 85. 85 is the advance. Heritage Live. You have the bid at 80, asking 85. 85 Heritage Live.
85.
85. Let's go 90. 90 is the advance. 85 big 90. 95.
95.
Let's go 100. Heritage Live. 95 go 100. 100 is next. Heritage Live bid now at 100. 100 is the advance. Heritage Live, there's my 100. Go 110. I need 110. Heritage Live, you have the bid at 100. Do I have 110? 110 I do. Let's go 120. 120 Heritage Live. 120 is the advance. 110 is bid asking 120. 120 Heritage Live. Come back in now with a bid at 120. Yes, 130 to you. Heritage Live. 120 asking 130. I need 130 to advance. Heritage Live. 120 is bid. I'm asking 130. Come back in, Heritage Live. Try again now at 130. Or fair warning. 130, yes. 140 to you now. 140, 150, Heritage Live. I need your bid now at 150. You have the bid at 140. I'm asking 150. 150 is the advance. All bids in and fair warning.
150.
And there's my 150. Let's go 160. 150 asking 160 Heritage Live. You have the bid now. I need 160 to advance. You have the bid at 150 now. You have it at 160. Let's go 170. 170 Heritage Live. It's at 160 asking 170. Come back in, Heritage Live. Try again. 170. Fair warning. All bids in and last chance.
170.
And 170. There's my bid. Go 180 now. Heritage Live 170. 180 now. Come back in. Try again. If this is your piece, Heritage Live, don't bid too late. I need 180 to advance. 170 bid 180. All bids in. Fair warning. Last chance. 170.
7132.
7132. Lot number 111. This is a manganese bearing calcite. We're opening the bidding.
45.
at 45, 130 on Heritage Live, go 140 now, 140, yes. This is a group of tightly intergrown translucent calcite sprays that have a rich pastel pink color attributed to their manganese content. 240, 250, let's go 260. Heritage Live, keep that bidding going. Manganese is what creates the pink, but the best thing about this, it fluoresces. Heritage Live, I love a stone with fluorescence. 260 is bid asking 280. 280 is the advance. Heritage Live, come back in with a bid at 280. 280 now. The manganese calcites have the ability to fluoresce under UV light. I need 280 from my Heritage Live bidders now. Fair warning. All bids in. Last chance. 260.
7130.
7130. Lot number 212. Fluorite on sphalerite from Tennessee. We're opening the bidding.
270.
270, bid 280 now. Heritage 360, there it is. A nice jump on Heritage Live. Let's go 380, go 400, yes. Keep the bidding going, Heritage Live. This is a perfectly formed, stunning, textured cubes of fluorite, Heritage Live, intermingling atop a weighty sphalerite matrix. Typical to the mine in Tennessee, the Elmwood mine, the fluorite is translucent with a rich violet hue and soft white to colorless interior. Heritage Live, you have the bid at 420. I'm asking for 40. Yes, 460, 480. I need 480 now. Heritage Live, 460 is the bid. I need 480 to advance. Heritage Live, try again. 460 bids 480. 480 is the advance. Heritage Live, come back in with a bid at 480. Yes, 500 to you now. 480 asking 55 is bid. Let's go 550. It's 5 asking 550. Heritage Live 550 now. Bid now at 550. 550, yes, thank you. How about 600? Heritage Live 550 bid 6. I need your 600. 550 asking 6. I need 600 Heritage Live. 600 is the advance now. Heritage Live, there are also minor associations of calcite that have been dusted across the fluorite crystals. It looks like snow on mountain peaks. Heritage Live, I need your bid at 600. 600, fair warning, all bids in.
575.
575, there's my cut bid. Let's go 600. 575, go 6. Heritage Live, come back in, top off that cut bid at 600.
600.
600, thank you. Go 650. 650 now. Heritage Live, you're at 600 asking 650. 650 is the advance. Come back in, Heritage Live, try again. I need you to try again, Heritage Live. You have the bid at 6. I need your bid at 650. All bids in now, and fair warning to my Heritage Live bidders at 650.
650.
650, Heritage Live. I almost sold it. Let's go 700. 650, asking 7. 7 to you now, Heritage Live. 700, let's ask 750. 750 now, Heritage Live. You have the bid. 750, let's go 800. It's 750 bid 8. 800 Heritage Live. 750 asking 800. 800 is the advance. You have the bid at 750. 8. Now you have it at 8. Let's go 850. Heritage Live. 800 asking 850 now. You have the bid at 8 asking 850. 850 is the advance. All bids in. Fair warning. Last chance to bid at 850. 800.
7133.
7133. Lot number 113. We've got malachite and shattuckite vug. We're opening the bidding.
105.
105, asking 260. There it is. How about 280? Go 300. 320. 320 Heritage Live. 3 asking 320. 320 is the advance. Heritage Live, come back in with a bid at 320. From Namibia, this it's almost like a mini cave or a little diorama. Heritage Live. The Kandasai is responsible for producing some of the most well-formed and sought-after examples of shattuckite on the market. Heritage Live. The vug spans the entirety of the specimen. And while most of malachite is presented as a layer lining, the vug's interior, there are a handful of secondary tufts of malachite. Heritage Live, you have the bid at 340, asking 360. 360 is the advance. 340 with you, Heritage Live. Come on back in at 360. 360 to you, Heritage Live. All bids in now at 360. Fair warning. And last chance. 340.
7134.
7134. Lot number 114, we've got calcite on fluoride. This is from Illinois. This is the Denton mine. We're opening the bidding.
1,000.
At 1,000, Heritage Live, asking 1,100. 1,000 is bid. It's against you. I need 11. 1,100 now, Heritage Live. These mines are actually famous for their color, and this large, stunning fluorite specimen reaches an impressive 11.8 centimeters. They're mostly covered in a thin layer of nicely formed colorless calcite crystals. Heritage Live, come back in with a bid at 1,100. 1,000 on the book, 11 to you. All bids in, and fair warning, 1,000 to the book. Lot number 115, we've got a piece of fluorite here from Xianyang. We're in China. We're opening the bidding. 56, 70 on Heritage Live. Go 75 now. Heritage Live, 75.
80.
Signature to the Xianyang mine, renowned for producing deep
95.
hues of violets and purples in Chinese fluorite. This piece is a deep violet color
130.
that intensifies towards the center of the specimen.
160.
160, Heritage Live. Keep the bidding going now. 170, yes. 180, 190 now. It's 180, bid 190. Heritage Live, come back in with a bid at 190, yes. 200, round us up. Let's go 220. It's 220 to advance. Heritage Live, 200 is bid. I need 220. 220 now. There's my bid. 240. 260. 260 to you. Heritage Live. 240 is bid. Come back in at 260. 260, yes. 280. 280 now. Heritage Live. 260 is bid. Asking 280. I need you 280. Heritage Live. Come back in with a bid at 280. Or fair warning. And all bids in from my Heritage Live audience at 280. 260.
7134.
7134. Lot number 116, we have a Dioptase, and we're going to open the bidding. 380, 500 Heritage Live, but there's a prior. It's still against you. That's a tie. You know what that means, Heritage Live. I need you to come in at the next increment. 500 against you, asking 550. 550 is the advance, Heritage Live. This intense color is
525.
especially fetching. 525 with the cut bid, Heritage Live. You have the bid. The book is out. This is a large piece at 11 by 9 by 3.5 centimeters, Heritage Live, and most of the dioptase crystals in this piece are crystallized on the top side of the specimen. This intense color is just beautiful. It's presented as a glittering field of sharply formed, deeply saturated crystals. Heritage Live, come back in at 550, yes. 600 now. 550 asking 6. I need your 600. 6 is bid. Go 650. It's 6 asking 650. Heritage Live, you have the bid now at 600. Do I have 650? 650 is the advance
625.
now. I'll take your cut bid. I'm still asking 650, Heritage Live. If the cut bid is at 625, go 650, yes. 700, Heritage Live. 650, go 7. 700 is the advance now. 650, go 7. Come back in at 700. 650 bid 7. Fair warning now at 700. Last chance. Fair warning. 650.
7103.
7103. Lot number 117, we've got Galena with chalcopyrite. I even practiced this one. Chalcopyrite. We're going to open the bidding.
94.
94.
95.
95. Let's go 100. 100 is bid. 110. Heritage Live, come back in at 110. 120. 130.
130.
130. 140. This locality in Russia, Dalnogorsk.
150.
See, I can pronounce that. Chalcopyrite. There we go. Galena with chalcopyrite from the Dalnogorsk mine in Russia. We're at 160, asking 170. Heritage Live, try again at 170 now. 170. This is a famous locality for Galena, and this sharp
165.
cuboctahedral crystals are complete from every angle with an intense metallic luster. Heritage Live. Splendid hoppering. A handful of areas around the specimen are dusted with a thin layer of brassy yellow, iridescent chalcopyrite microcrystals. Heritage Live, we're at 170, asking 180. Come back in now, Heritage Live, at 180. 180 is the advance.
180.
180, yes. 190 against you. Still, let's try again at 200. Heritage Live, it's still against you on the book at 190. Go 200. 220, it's still against you. Heritage Live, I need you to try again at 240. 220, asking 240. Come back in, Heritage Live. It's still against you at 220. I need your bid at 240. 240, Heritage Live. All bids in now, and fair warning.
240.
240, 250, 260 to you, Heritage Live. On the book now at 250. Come back in at 260. 250 against you, asking 260, Heritage Live. 250 bid 260. Fair warning, Heritage Live at 260. Last chance. All bids in. 250 to our book bidder. Lot number 118, we've got calcite on malachite, and we're opening the bidding for this.
155.
At 155, go 160 Heritage Live, opening on the
160.
cut bid 160, 170. Let's go 180,
180.
180, 190. Come back in at 200 prior. Try again Heritage Live at 220, 220. You have the bid. Go 240. It's 220 asking 240. This is a great color
260.
combination. Heritage Live, they play off each other. We're at 280, go 300. 300 is the advance. Malachite
320.
is a commonly occurring mineral that can be found in many places around the world. This particular one comes from Namibia, and it is rather uncommon to find any specimen quality malachite
360.
malachite specimens from the Combat Mine in Namibia. So this is quite unusual. Heritage Live. Also covering most of the specimen on the top side is a large and highly contrasting cluster of brilliant white calcite. Heritage
420.
Live, you're at 420, 440 to you now. Come back in at 440. Heritage Live, 420 bid 440. 440.
440.
The calcite on malachite combination from Namibia, the Combat Mine. Heritage
460.
Live, 460, 480 to you now. Heritage Live, try again at 480. You have the bid at 460. I'm asking 480. 480 is the advance.
480.
480, yes. 500 Heritage Live, 480 bid 5.
500.
500 is bid, go 550 now. It's 5 asking 550. 500 with you, Heritage Live, 550 is the advance. 550 to you, Heritage Live. Come back in now with a bid at 550. All bids in. Fair warning, Heritage Live at 550. Last chance. 500.
7135.
7135. Lot number 119, we've got quartz on fluorite. Let's open the bidding. At 370, 380 to you, Heritage Live. Come back in with a bid at 380. We're opening on the cut bid at 370, 380, 400. Come back in at 420, Heritage Live. English fluorite is very much in demand,
500.
550.
as most of the fluorite,
600.
most fluorite is green. This comes from the
650.
Merton Mine in Cumbria, England. Heritage Live, 650, asking 700. 700 is the advance.
700.
Bid now at 7. There it is. 750 to you,
750.
Heritage Live. 750, go 800. It's 750 bid 8. Heritage Live, come back in now with a bid at 800. 800 now, Heritage
775.
Live. I'll take your cut bid, go 800.
800.
800, there it is, go 850. 850 now, Heritage Live. You have the bid at 800, asking 850. 850 now, 11 centimeters by 9 by 4, Heritage Live. A nice size specimen here at 850. Come back in with your 850. 800 with you, asking 850. All bids in and last chance at 850. Fair warning. 800.
7130.
7130. Lot number 120, we've got hematite included quartz. We're opening the bidding
44.
at 44.
55.
55 on Heritage Live. Let's keep the bidding going. I need 60. 60, there's my bid, go 65. There it is. Hematite actually
70.
retains its color
75.
because it only turns black when it's
85.
oxidized. So the hematite that you would see on a day-to-day, that's that
95.
metallic, silvery, gunmetal gray, has been oxidized, whereas this hematite has retained its color because the color is inside of the crystal and it has a natural red color. Heritage Live, come back in with your bid at 140. There it is. Keep the bidding going. This comes from Orange River, Southern Africa. It's a hematite included quartz. Heritage Live, come back in now at 150. 150 is the advance. 150, yes. Let's go 160. 160 now. There it is. 160, 170. I need your 170. Heritage Live, you have the bid now at 170. Go 180. 180, 190. Come back in now at 190, 200.
200.
200 asking 220. Heritage Live, 200, 220 to you. Bid now at 220, yes. 240. 240 is the advance. I'm asking 260. Is 240 bid 260. Heritage Live, 250. 260. Come back in. Heritage Live, 260 bid 280. It's 260 asking 280 from my Heritage Live bidders. 260. I need your 280. 280 now, Heritage
270.
Live, 270. Another cut bid, go 280. 280 is the advance, Heritage Live. 280 this bid, I'm asking 300. No? Yes, 300. 280, go 3. 300 to Heritage Live, come back in with your bid at 300. 290, there's my cut bid. Top that off, Heritage Live. You don't have to use your cut bid to top off someone else's. There it is, 300, 320 to you. It's 300 asking 320. Heritage Live, 320 is the advance. 300 bid 320. Come back in, Heritage Live, 320, 340. Heritage Live, I need your bid at 340 now. 320, asking 340. Come back in, Heritage Live, I need you to try again at 340. 340 is the advance. All bids in. Heritage Live, last call to you at 340. 320.
7134.
7134. Lot number 121, we have a manganese bearing calcite. We're opening the bidding. 155, 160, 160, 165. Heritage Live, keep this bidding going. This manganese bearing calcite is a substantial size and it has an incredibly alluring pastel pink crystals. Heritage Live, we're at 240, 260 now. Come back in at 260. Each crystal is translucent and extremely lustrous, distinguishing the Russian material from other localities. Heritage Live. Again, this one comes from Dalnogorsk in Russia. I need your bid at 260. 360. 360 is the advance. 340, 360. There it is. Let's go 380 now. 380 is bid. Go 400. I need your 400 now, Heritage Live. 380 bid 4. Come back in. There's my 420, Heritage Live. 420, 440 now. 440 now, Heritage Live. You have the bid at 420. Come back in at 440. Try again, Heritage Live. I need your bid at 440 or fair warning. There it is, 440. 460 now. 460. Let's go 480. 460 bid 480. Heritage Live, you have the bid now at 460. 480 is bid. Go 500. 500, 550. Heritage Live, I need your 550. 500 asking 550 to advance. 525, 550. You're on the cut bid. No, you're not. Let's go 600. 550 asking 6. 600 is the advance. 550 go 6. 600 to you. Heritage Live, I need your 600 or fair warning.
600.
600, there it is. Go 650 now. 650 is bid. It goes 700. 650 bid 7. 7 with you, Heritage Live. 650 is bid. I need your 700. Try again, Heritage Live. Come back in at 700. Bid 700, Heritage Live. I'm going to call fair warning.
700.
And there's my 750. Try again at 750. Heritage Live, 750. Let's go 800. It's 800 to advance. You have the bid at 750 asking 800. 800 is bid. Go 850. It's 850 is bid. Go 900. Heritage Live, 850 asking 9. I need your 900. 900 is the advance. 850 go 9. Heritage Live. Come back in with your bid at 900 or fair warning. All bids in now from Heritage Live at 900. 850.
7130.
7130. Lot number 122 is a fluorite. Here we've got a fluorite. We're opening the bidding.
130.
130,
175.
175, 180 is against you, Heritage Live. This comes from Guangdong in
190.
China. We're at 190. Go 200. Heritage Live, 190 bid 2. 200 is the advance. A sturdy, multi-generational specimen that shows the 3 distinct layers alternating between 2 layers of signature green and a thick band of milky white quartz. Heritage Live. It's not 190 asking 200. Come back in at 200. 200 to you, Heritage Live. You have the bid at 190. I need 200 or fair warning. All bids in now and last
200.
chance. And there's my 2. Let's go 220. 220, Heritage Live, 200, 220. Go 240 now. It's 240. Let's bid 260. Come back in, Heritage Live. Try again at 260. Yes, 280 is the advance now. 260 bid 280. Still asking 280. You're on the cut bid now. There's my 280. Let's go 300. 300 is the advance. 280 with you. I need your 300. Try again, Heritage Live. I need your bid at 300. Fair warning. All bids in. 290. 300. Heritage Live. I need your 300. 300 is the advance. 290 bid 3. 300 to you. Heritage Live, 290 bid 3. 3 is bid. Go 320. 300 asking 320 now. You have the bid, Heritage Live, at 320. Go 340. 340 to you. 340. 360. It's 340 asking 360. 360 Heritage Live. Come back in at 360. 340 is bid. 360 is the advance. All bids in now. Fair warning. Last chance.
360.
360. Go 380. Heritage Live. 360. 380. 400. I need your 400. Heritage Live. 380. Go 4. 400 now. Heritage Live. Fair warning. All bids in now and last chance at 400. 380.
7130.
7130. Lot number 123, we have a piece of azurite here from the Sumeb mine in Namibia. We're opening the bidding. 250.
260.
260. 280. Heritage Live.
300.
300 is bid. 320 against you. Asking 340. 320. 340 Heritage Live. This is a particularly great color. The backlight, when you backlight it, it presents a neon blue color around the edges. Heritage Live 360, it's still against you, asking 380 to advance. 380, 400, 420, Heritage Live. In many circles, the azurite specimens from the Tsumeb mine are considered to be amongst the best crystallized examples for the species. Heritage Live, we're only at 420. Let's go 440. Yes, 460 now. Heritage Live, 440, 460 to you. Come back in now at 460. 440 bid 460. 460 now, Heritage Live. This is completely free of any matrix, and the specimen is comprised of an immense terminated azurite crystal that deviates into a handful of sharp parallel growths. Heritage Live, I need your bid at 500. And really, the best part for me is the fluorescence, neon blue around the edges. Heritage Live, we're at 480, go 5. 500 is the advance now. 480 bid 500. Heritage Live, come back in with a bid at 500. All fair warning, all bids in, and last chance to Heritage Live to bid at 500.
500.
And there's my 5. Let's go 550. 550 is the advance now. 550 goes 600.
575.
I'll take your cut bid. I'm still asking 6. Heritage Live. It also
6.
has a small green patch of malachite spread across the left side of the specimen. A nice contrast with the azurite, the purple blue of the azurite. Heritage Live, come back in at 650. 6 asking 650 now. 650 is the advance. 6 bid 650. Fair warning, Heritage Live. All bids in now at 650. And we sell 600.
7130.
7130. Lot number 124. We've got a piece of fluorite from Peru. We're opening the bidding.
86.
86. Let's let Heritage Live catch up with that bidding.
95.
This is a recent find from the past 2 years. Just about every angle of this fluorite offers an interesting and unique appearance. Heritage Live, we're at 120 asking 130. 130 is the advance. Bid now at 130. 120 bid 130. 125 asking 130. Heritage Live, come back in at 130. I need 130 from you. Yes, 140 Heritage Live, bid now at 140. 130 asking 140. 140, 150. Heritage Live, I need you 150. You have the bid now at 140 asking 150. 150 now, Heritage Live. Yes, this is accented with white outlines of what are likely quartz crystals, quartz inclusions along the edges here. We're at 170, come back in at 180, 175, 180. There it is, go 190. 190, Heritage Live. You have the bid at 180, asking 190. 190 is the advance. 190 to you, Heritage Live. All bids in. Fair warning. Last chance at 190. 180.
7136.
7136. Lot number 125. We've got a corundum variety ruby with phlogopite. We're opening the bidding.
185.
185. Heritage Live. 190. 200. Let's go 220. Heritage Live. This is from Ganesh Himal in Nepal. These are ruby crystals that are saturated with a beautiful magenta hue and isolated speckles of violet atop this phlogopite. Heritage Live. 320, 340. Let's go 360, 360, 380 is the advance. Under UV light, the rubies will fluoresce a fiery red under short wave or a bright pinkish red under long wave. Heritage Live. Phlogopite is actually a type of mica that when crushed and powdered is actually added to makeup to create that shimmery effect in things like eyeshadow and blush. Fun fact. 460, now come back in at 480. Yes, 500 Heritage Live. 500 is the advance now. 480 bid 5. 500, there it is. Go 600, 550. 500 asking 550. 600 to you, Heritage Live. 550 bid 6. 550 asking 600. 600 is the advance, Heritage Live. Come back in now with a bid at 600. All bids in. Fair warning to you all now at 600. And we sell 550.
7137.
7137. Lot number 126, we have spessartite garnets here. We're opening the bidding.
115.
115.
150.
150. Heritage Live go 160. This is from the an area in Pakistan. And this specimen has a lovely arrangement of garnets spread across the right side. Lovely piece of muscovite, albite, and shawl. Heritage Live. 180. Go 190. 190. Go 200. 200. There it is. Go 220. 220 now, Heritage Live. Most of the garnets in the specimen have a sharp trapezohedral habit and flashy vitreous luster. Heritage Live, come back in at 260. 240 asking 260. 260 now, Heritage Live sitting atop this Albite Matrix. Heritage Live 240, come back in at 260. I'll take your cut bid. I'm still asking 260. There it is. Go 280. 280 now, Heritage Live. You have the bid at 260. Do I have 280? Come back in, Heritage Live. Try again now at 280. 260 bid 280. All bids in at fair warning. Last chance at 280.
270.
270. There's my cut bid. Finish that off, Heritage Live at 280. Yes, 300 now. It's 280 asking 3. Round us up, Heritage Live. You have the bid at 280. I'm asking 300. 300 is the advance. 280 is bid go 3.
300.
300, yes. 320 Heritage Live. Thank you. 340 to you. 320 bid 340. 340 Heritage Live. Come back in now at 340. The bid is with you at 320 asking 340. 340 all bids in, Heritage Live and fair warning. Are you sure now at 340? 320.
7138.
7138. Lot number 127. This is Corundum Variety Sapphire, mounted on its own little platform. We're opening the bidding.
480.
480, go 5. 500, 750. Heritage Live. A nice jump there. Let's go 800. This hails from Russia, and then all throughout this sapphire has a deep blue color and an atypical transparency. And just below the surface, at the termination, Heritage Live, it has well-defined horizontal striations, a glassy luster, and weighs in at 23 grams. Heritage Live, 1,000. Let's go 1,100. 1,000 asking 11. 1,100 is the advance. Heritage Live. It's 1,000 bid 1,100. 1,100 to you, Heritage Live. You have the bid at 1,000. Do I have 11? 1,100 fair warning.
11.
11 is bid. Go 12. 1150 asking 1,200. Finish off that cut bid, Heritage Live.
12.
12 is bid. 13 to you now. 13 Heritage Live. 12 asking 13. 13 is the bid, Heritage Live. Come back in with 1,300. 12 asking 13. 13 fair warning. All bids in. 1,200.
7139.
7139. Lot number 128, we have a Corundum Variety Ruby from Myanmar. Of course, Burmese rubies are sought after in jewelry. We're opening the bidding.
550.
550, come back in at 600. 6, go 650, Heritage Live. This is a stunning piece. It, of course, fluoresces as ruby does. We're at 650, go 7. This is a single well-formed crystal up to 3.4 centimeters with an unusual habit atop a calcite matrix. It's a pigeon's blood red color, Heritage Live. We're at 750. Come back in at 800. 800 now, Heritage Live. Come back in at 800. Under the UV light, the ruby intensely fluoresces red. And, of course, after an embargo and sanctions were placed on Burma, or Myanmar as it's known now, examples of these ruby specimens are extremely hard to get. And we are very pleased to be able to present it to you today. You're at 750, Heritage Live. Come back in at 800. 750 bid 8. I need your 800 to advance. 775. 8. There's my 8. Go 850 now. 800 asking 850. Heritage Live, come back in at 850. 850 now. 850 for the ruby from Myanmar. I need you at 850. Fair warning. All bids in at 850. Last chance. 800.
7113.
7113. Lot number 129. We have Galena and Magnetite. We're opening the bidding.
56.
56. Let's go 60. There it is. Prior. Heritage Live. Try again. It's 65. 60 asking 65. There's my 65. So Galena has really intricate patterns. When you look at this, the first thing I thought of was the Borg ship in Star Trek. And that obviously was not naturally created, but this is, and it's absolutely spectacular. And it has magnetite. It is magnetic, not super magnetic, but it is magnetic. This Galena specimen displays a highly modified and altered crystal form. Some areas even having some sort of a melted appearance. Heritage Live, we're only at 90. Let's go 95. Yes, 100 to you now. Heritage Live, come back in at 100. 110. I need 110. Heritage Live, you have the bid at 100. I need 110 to advance. Come back in with a bid at 110. 110 Heritage Live. 110 for the Galena and Magnetite from Dalnogorsk in Russia. I need 110. Yes, 120 to you. Heritage Live, 110 asking 120. Come back in now at 120. I need your 120 Heritage Live. 110 is the bid asking 120. 120. Fair warning.
120.
120, 130, Heritage Live. 120 is bid asking 130. 130 is the advance. 120 bid 130, 130, 140, Heritage Live. Try again now at 140. 130 with you. 140 is the advance. Come back in, Heritage Live. Try again now at 140. Fair warning. All bids in. 140, 150, Heritage Live. 150 now. 140 asking 150, Heritage Live. Try again at 150. I need your bid, Heritage Live. Yes, 160 to you now. 150 asking 160. 160 is bid. Let's go 170. Try again. Heritage Live. 160 bid 170. All bids in from Heritage Live now.
165.
165 with the cut bid, go 170. 170 is the advance. 170 is bid, go 180. Heritage Live 180. 170 with you asking 180. Try again, Heritage Live. Come back in with your bid at 180. It's 170. I need 180. Heritage Live. I'm going to call fair warning. All bids in. Last chance at 180. 170.
7132.
7132. And our last lot for the session, lot number 130, is fluorite with dolomite. We're opening the bidding
105.
at 105, 110. There it is, 120 against you, Heritage Live. Try again at 130. This is a lustrous piece with dozens of incredible crystals surrounding the top from Hunan
160.
in China.
70.
The photos don't fully capture the smooth, glassy crystal faces and overall bling factor of this specimen. Heritage Live is an incredible piece, and it's 17 centimeters by 16 by 8. It is not small either. Heritage Live 360 against you, 380. You have the bid at 400, 420 now. Heritage Live 400 asking 420. This is a large cabinet piece, and it's covered in icy fluorite cubes, and the majority being perfectly sharp and defined. Heritage Live spread about a matrix of white dolomite. Heritage Live, come back in at 420. 420 is the advance. 400. I need your bid at 420. Incredibly flashy piece here. 420. 440 now. Heritage Live, try again at 440. 420 is bid. I come back in at 440. 420 bid 440. All bids in at 440. Fair warning.
430.
430 with the cut bid. 440 is next. Heritage Live. 430 bid 440. 440 to you. Heritage Live, come back in at 440. 430. Asking 440. Bid now, Heritage Live at 440. 440, yes. 460 to you. Heritage Live, try again now at 460. 440 bid 460. I need 460 to advance. Heritage Live 460. Let's bid 480. 480 Heritage Live. You have the bid now at 460. Asking 480 to advance. Heritage Live. Bid now at 480. Fair warning. All bids in now. Last chance, Heritage Live, 480. And we sell at 460.
7140.
7140. And that concludes the session. Thank you. Wait, we have one more? Okay. Lot number 131, we've got fluorite and quartz from the Shenzhou, Hunan, China. We're opening the bidding
74.
at 74. Heritage Live, keep the bidding going at 75. 80, there it is, 85. Heritage Live, let's go 90. 90, 95. Let's go 100. There's my bid. 110. Heritage Live, 120. 130. 140. Heritage Live, let's go 160. 170. Let's go 180. 180 Heritage Live, come back in with a bid at 180. 180 is the advance. 180 Heritage Live. I need your bid now at 190.
190.
190. Let's go 200. 220.
220.
220. 240. Heritage Live. Come back in at 240. Yes. 260. 260 is the advance. 260. 280 to you. Heritage Live. 260 bid 280. Come back in now. Heritage Live at 280. The bid is with you at 260. 280. Let's go 300. 280 bid 3. 300 is the advance. Heritage Live. 280. 300. Go 320. It's 300 asking 320. 320. There are 340. It's 320 asking 340. Heritage Live 340 is the advance here. Bid now at 340. You have the bid, Heritage Live. This is not a small piece at 15 by 14 centimeters, Heritage Live. A substantial piece for your cabinet at 330. Let's go 340. Heritage Live, come back in with your bid at 340. Yes, 360 to you. Heritage Live 340 bid 360. 340 asking 360 now. Heritage Live, come back in with a bid at 360. 360 is the advance. All bids in now and fair warning. Last chance.
350.
350 with the cut bid. Go 360. Heritage Live 360 bid 380. It's 360 asking 380. Heritage Live 380 go 4. 400 now. Heritage Live 380 bid 4. 400 is the advance. 380 asking 400. All bids in. Fair warning. Last chance.
400.
400 at the last second. Let's go 420 Heritage Live. 400, 420 is bid 440 to you now. 420 asking 440. It's 440 Heritage Live. Come back in with your bid at 440. 420 bid 440. Fair warning. All bids in. And last chance. 420.
7130.
7130. And that concludes our auction. Thank you so much for joining us today. Congratulations to all of our winning bidders. And we look forward to seeing you at the next auction.